Test. I will now be running the stream. Everyone bow down now. Wanted and Zimito. Bounty is less $1,017 billion. Can we press F for Sonic Death today?
Oh, there you go. Bonsoir. Hey, you can hear me now. And you should be able to hear Tayo. Tayo, you want to say hi?
Bonsoir.
I just realized I'm not moving. God, no. I forgot I was in the phone call.
But I am.
Hold on. I can do this. I can do this.
This is my stream now.
No, hold on. I got the
I'm
move.
the only one with sentient movement.
Move, body, move. Ah, pain. Come on.
Through all this problem solving.
I'm moving.
Oh, there
okay.
we go.
E control bron now.
Oh, no, you don't. But hi, everybody. Hey, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome. I know it's really early, but it's because if I didn't do it at this time, it would be like, if I did it my usual time, it'd be like midnight for Tayo, and Tayo doesn't need to sleep. It's Sammy, dude. Hello, movies over it. Anyways, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Who else do I say? There's so many people. I'm sorry, I left you guys on like hello. I was in an important phone call, work stuff, and like other things related. But anyways, hello Shizu, hello Rina, hello Sophie, hello Peanut, hello Viv, hello She-Ho. Hello, wait, Ari says she's a hello, Bagel. Thank you for lurking. Hello, Karina. Tayo, I already know you're here. Hello, Murdoch. Hello, Sand. Hello, Lee. Anything else here? Am I good? I'm fine. Music's relaxing. Thank you very much for that. Okay, that was for Animal Crossing, by the way. But yeah.
Oh, I thought they were listening to the main menu music.
No, definitely. I would not make them listen to that.
Why? It was good.
No, I know, but
I did.
Imagine that for 20 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. Was you listening to that for 20 minutes?
I didn't mind.
Oh, okay. All right. Good news is, okay. And then let me see. One extra touch to make things real nice.
Ooh.
You can't hear this, though, unless you're on my stream.
I have it muted.
But hey, welcome to my new talk show, Bar and Banter. Sorry, there's not more special effects and things like that because I don't have time. The Braun version of that intro music, solid. But yeah, anyways. So, welcome to the talk show where I interview guests that I invite on while we play a board game because in my experience, there's no better way to catch up with somebody than playing a board game. Also, hello, Ogre. Almost forgot. And hello, John.
Hello.
Okay. I think I got everybody. True.
I would almost say it's the best way to know someone is how they play you in Monopoly.
Okay. Also, hello Makima. Okay, I did. Hello Nubaso. Okay, I think I got everybody this time. I think I did get everybody this time.
Okay.
You catch up to someone by running after them? No. Thank you for the head pat. I appreciate that. Oh, oh, I know what's wrong. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. Monopoly unleashes the darkest side of everyone. I know, but this I prefer little small 1v1 games though.
Oh, I agree.
Thank you very much.
You've never 1v1 someone in Monopoly before?
No, it takes too long. Why
did
I do
worse.
that?
Yeah, that's true. I can't deny that.
Slightly smaller. Should maybe move to the side right here. Okay, great. But yeah, are you ready to get started?
I am.
Okay.
And forgive me, everyone, I am very new to using Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Hopefully when I click into Tabletop, you don't go gray bar, because that does happen for some reason.
Let's find out.
Okay, great. You're still intact. Okay, great.
Wow.
Okay, so first off, just to refresh you on controls, you know, left click, obviously, to click on things and select them and drop and drag them. Hold right click on anything, like the table itself, and just drag it around. Yeah. Press spacebar to recenter yourself. Oh. And then when you're mousing over something, you don't necessarily need to click it. You can go ahead and press F to flip it.
I see.
And that should be everything you need to know to play this game. So, the game that we have for today is one of my favorites. It's called... Why are you laughing?
Look at stream.
Oh my god, you are a gray bar.
Tayo Devil's Secret Form number 55.
I don't know why it does that, to be honest. She's been nuked. Oh no.
Wait, maybe if you pop the stream out, maybe?
Maybe. Okay, I could try that.
And then I think you'd have to change the capture, though, I think.
Yeah, I would have to change the capture. Hold on.
But maybe that will work.
Boop. Don't worry. Tayo is still here.
I'm just a sentient voice now.
Okay. Then do this. Put you over here. Then make sure that I've got the right window. Wait, okay,
I
hold
know
on.
Tayo can drop bars. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, that is definitely
He
not what I
deleted
wanted.
me, I know. I was getting too powerful at Resident Evil. I had to be nerfed. I had over 16 bullets for the shotgun. I had to be nerfed.
Alright, I think that'll do the trick. Okay.
Ron fucking killed someone circa 2023.
Oh, come on. Alright, I haven't... Baba!
Okay, wait, just edit the top of your the
Alright,
window.
I think it worked out. Okay, we're good?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Wait, you need to edit the top of your window.
I do? What's wrong with it?
Yeah, in
There's
OBS, it has
another
a
black bar. Okay, hold on.
It's okay. Just use Alt, hold Alt, and just get rid
Yeah,
of it.
I got it. Oop. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Bard turns DPS. No.
Changes into other form.
Just like a transformer.
Don't even go there with me. You know I have so many models I can loan it to.
Oh my god, no, don't do that. We need you intact, not in pieces.
Why? It could be boss mode tile.
Monster Tile makes an appearance.
Yeah.
She had over 80 million powers in Rise of Kingdoms. Hold on now. Sequel to DDLC where your favorite VTubers get deleted. No, Sammy, no. Long time since Scuff, we're back to the VTuber roots. VTuber, no.
Tayo.character file has
Tired
been
dying
deleted.
Not even your final form. Okay. All right. Back to what I was saying. This is one of my
Yes.
favorite games. This is Welcome to the Dungeon. My favorite game of chicken, really. This is how I like to describe it. Where the stakes are, you go, basically, we're going to be taking turns going into a dungeon after doing some things. And if you live or die twice, then you will either win or lose. That is the gist of it. You can see the instructions on the side, but I will be explaining them as step by step as we go. But in the meantime, though, remember, this is also a part interview. We're not just playing a board game. But actually,
Him trying to distract me so I lose.
that's true. Actually, why don't I teach you the rules to this board game first, and then
Yeah.
after that, we'll start with the interview.
I was about to say, why don't you go over the basics, not only for me, but for
Yeah,
them
that way
too?
you can
And then
autopilot.
after a sample of you explaining and doing, if anything, do a first round thing. And then
Yeah,
space
that
out it.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, I'll give you the honors. Which class would you like to play?
In honor of my barbarian Ash, I will pick barbarian.
Okay. So here's how it's gonna go. Let me just set this up real quick.
Yeah.
Oop. So you can see, the barbarian has a bunch of equipment.
The good old Vorpal axe. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me scoot this over just a little bit.
I really hope we could figure out Tayo's favorite dinosaur. Favorite dinosaur. Do I have one?
Perhaps a question for later. All right, there we go. Also, we're not going to worry about this tracker here. This tracker is not relevant to what we'll be using.
I see.
But yeah, okay. So now we have this set up. So here's how the game works. We will be taking turns drawing from this draw pile over here. See? And you're going to... So on your turn, what you're going to do is you're going to take a card. And you're going to look at it. Secretly. And then you're going to decide, okay, this monster I have in my hand, do I want to put it in the dungeon over here, right? Like this. Or
Right.
do I want to make sure it stays out of the dungeon? And if you do decide I don't want it in the dungeon, you have to take away one piece of equipment and put it on top of the card.
Wait, say that again. Say that last part.
So if you decide you don't want a monster in the dungeon, right? You'll need to take away a piece of equipment.
Wait.
that.
So this is for the one you decide you don't want, because you have it out here, right?
Yeah, exactly. You put it in front of you, and then you also take away a piece of equipment. Put it on top of this card too, so you remember.
Oh, you mean you, the person who's just wait.
Yeah, the
you
person.
meaning you. You would take my equipment, yeah?
Oh yeah. So let me explain. I forgot one very important
Yeah.
thing.
Let's say.
We
You should
share.
probably
So the
explain
class
how
that you
the
picked, right,
cards
is
work.
the class you picked is essentially a shared thing. Whoever goes in the dungeon will be going in with whatever equipment is left on the table.
Right.
Okay. So what I mean by that is that, okay, let's say you and I take your turns and say, okay, I'm gonna keep putting creature cards in here. Okay, and eventually, one of us is gonna say, you know what, this looks kind of dangerous. I'm going to pass, right? I decide I'm gonna bow out. I'm too chicken. That means whoever is left, which would be you, has to go into the dungeon and fight every single thing in here. And how a fight works is that you would remove one here, right? You flip it over. That's a dragon, right? And then you look at your equipment. Okay, do I have anything that defeats the dragon? If no, then you just take health damage based on what the dragon does.
Right. So, for example, this leather shield, right, which is HP plus 3, do I just auto use that, or is it a thing that just makes it so that I know I have 7 HP?
Yeah, it's just a thing you have 7 total HP.
Okay.
Right? If you had this other thing here, then you would have it effectively 11 HP.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So,
right? So in this case, if you got hit by the dragon and you couldn't defeat it, then you would go down to 2 HP, right? And then let's see.
Yeah. For example, the Vorpal axe, right?
Yeah.
So this, I could just kill the dragon once, though, right?
Yeah. So the thing about the Vorpal axe, though, you have to call out which monster you want to kill ahead of time before you head in the dungeon. You can see that by the card in front of you. If you mouse over and hold Alt, you'll be able to zoom into the card. So there's numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Numbers 1 through 5 each have 2 monsters each. 6, 7, and 9 only have single copies.
Right, I see. Which one's a golem? Is it the 5 one?
Yep, the golems are 5s.
Okay. I see.
Okay.
So is it a one-time use thing? So like I know the Vorpal axe, but I mean how did I... What?
You're good, you're
What
good.
am I doing? The Warhammer, is that a one-time, or does
Nope,
it just always be golem?
No, those are all reusable. Everything is reusable.
Okay. Except the Vorpal, yeah?
Well, if you call out, for example...
it says once per dungeon on it.
Once per dungeon? Yeah. As in, like, once you go into the dungeon. But if you, for example, you call out... Okay, I'm going to call out number 4. Every time you see number 4, you have a Vorpal axe, you defeat all 4s.
I see. Okay.
Okay. So does that make sense so far?
Yeah.
So if you manage to... So let's once again continue the scenario. So let's say you had all your equipment. You fought the dragon. Let's say you didn't call out with the Vorpal axe, so you would be at 2 health. Right? Let's see the next card. Oh, it's the demon. Thankfully, you have the healing potion, which means when you die, you come back to life with 4 health. The barbarian has 4 base health. Then the next card in the dungeon is a 1. Okay. The torch defeats that. And then finally, we have the skeleton, which also is defeated by the torch, which means you live.
Right.
If you live, you get a success card, a victory card. Right? If you had died, then you would have to flip your card over like this into the red, and you have 1 life left.
I see.
And that's the game.
Gotcha. So then, okay, so I get that. So then when we're starting and like prepping the dungeon, so how does that start, right? So let's just say, like, do we each draw a card and then decide if we want something in the dungeon?
Yeah, we take turns drawing a card. So, for example, on your turn, you draw a card, decide whether you want to put it in the dungeon or not, right? And if you do, then your turn's over. Then it's my turn. And at the beginning of your turn, you have to decide, do I want to play or pass? Right. If you say play, then you draw a card, and you're committed. If you pass, it means you are no longer drawing any cards. You cannot do anything.
I see. So then, like, for example, if I draw the dragon, right, I can decide to put it in. If I end up being the one who's going to the dungeon, I can just straight up say, like, oh yeah, Vorpal axe for dragon.
Yes, exactly.
Because I know it's in there. Okay.
Exactly. You got it.
I see. Yeah. So then, how do we decide who goes in first? Is it?
Oh, it's arbitrary. At least on the first turn. On the second turn, I usually say whoever lost.
And still at work.
Right.
Oh, thank you, Gumshoe, for the bits. I appreciate that. Also, I never thank you, Tayo, for the 1,000 bits you threw at me for the cat the other day.
I figured you didn't notice.
And I went back to the vault. I was like, wait a minute, you threw me $10. You kidding me? Stop giving me money.
It was for the cat. It wasn't for you.
That's true. Zilotana, hello. Welcome in.
Actually, you know what was funnier? So when I bought you Splatoon,
Yeah.
I paid $1 for a gift to play on the notification on stream.
What the?
But you don't have notifications right on stream.
Huh. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. So you had to literally tell me.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. But thank you so much. Give Bard money.
Yeah,
no, thanks. Don't give me more money. Also, Zilotana, yes, you can ask a question. There will be a section for chat to ask interview questions at the end. So
and just for one more thing before I forget. So what you were saying before.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. So like when you were saying when you don't want something to be in the dungeon. So the way that works. So let's just I draw a card, right? I have a card. I'm like, oh look, it's a goblin, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever reason. Let's just say I don't have a torch. If I decide I don't want that card in the dungeon, I just put it to the side. And then what was that about putting in a piece of equipment on it?
So yeah, you basically when you take away monster, you also have to take away a piece of equipment.
Of your own equipment, correct?
Yeah, as in like whatever equipment's on the board. Because
I see.
Because remember.
Oh, because we're both using.
Yes, we're both using it. So whatever's on the table is whoever goes in the dungeon uses.
Gotcha.
That's how it works.
So is it me that takes the piece of equipment, or you?
It would be you.
Oh, okay.
So what I mean by that,
I'm like, I don't want the goblin. So like, okay, well, I'm gonna
so in
take
other words,
the leather shield and put it here.
you take away the leather shield, and then whoever is going in the dungeon is not using the leather shield, and it's my turn. Oh, I'm taking away the torch. Whoever's going in the dungeon is not using the torch either.
I see. So then at that point, you're kind of hoping that, because do we find out who goes in first at the beginning or after we've decided the dungeon?
So you will usually, so if we manage to go through all the cards, then whoever cannot draw has to pass. And so whoever, then after that goes to the next person.
Okay.
Right?
But then if we just end, right? Because like arbitrarily you could be like, well, I think they're gonna go in, so I'm gonna take all their shit.
Oh yeah. So how it works is that, right? Let's say that you've taken away a crucial piece of equipment, or you put maybe the 10th monster on the stack in the dungeon, and I decide, you know what? I'm good. I don't want to go into the dungeon. You can have a shot at it, right?
Oh, okay. So the first person
turn.
who passes, the next person is the one who's going in.
Yes.
I see.
At least last person to pass means is the last person standing will have to go into the dungeon.
Right. Okay, because there's two of us. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I get it now.
Gumshoe, why did you throw 50 more bits at me? But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for tipping your bard.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's see. Would you and your friend be down to try a deck building game working on the playtest version on TTS? Not now, maybe later on.
On TTS. That sounds cool.
It sounds cool. I don't really know who you are yet, though. So, like, I'm cautious. That's all.
Yeah, as you should be.
Always tip the bard. All right. So, you feel ready for an example round?
Yeah.
All right. So, why don't you go first? Go ahead and draw from the dungeon.
Gotcha.
Pull it into. You can pull it all the way into your hand. So like towards your name. There you go. And then go ahead and press F to flip, and then look at it.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna put it in the dungeon.
Okay, go ahead, put it in the dungeon.
Oh.
That's fine.
No.
Oh, you can rotate with the mouse, and you can also go to the top right of the screen. It says next to the barbell guy, right? It says the degrees. Change that to 90 degrees.
Oh, that's so much better.
And that should help a lot.
I want this perfect. No, it keeps putting the same.
Tana, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay. Now it's my turn. I draw.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what's
I never have to worry about seeing your cards, right? Like it's auto hide your cards.
Yeah, exactly. If you put it in your hand, it's auto hidden. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the dungeon. Your turn.
Oh.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Bard likes board games. We're learning today. Yes, we are. And so, as I explained, hopefully you guys also understand how to play this game.
Because the dungeon gets shuffled, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Okay.
At the beginning of the round, the dungeon does get shuffled.
I see.
I got not a damn clue. I'm here for it. Yeah, that's why I was explaining the whole thing. Hence the whole
let me
like.
Zoom out a little. Let me zoom out a little. Okay. There we go. Now
So all you have to understand, Binks, is that it's a game of chicken to see who can goad the other into going into the dungeon and possibly getting themselves killed, or setting yourself up so that you go into the dungeon and win.
Into the dungeon it goes.
It's not blackjack, John.
All right, your turn.
All right, my turn. I draw.
I
see. I'm going to take this aside, and I'm going to take away the Warhammer.
Okay.
Do it like this so that it's easier to see. Your turn.
Right.
You both have the same hand? I don't know if I would like that either.
I'll put it in.
Okay.
In it goes.
All right. There are currently 4 cards in the dungeon. All right. I draw. Oh. All right. Oop. You didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything, so it's all
Okay.
good. I have your hand area outside of my screen.
Right. I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to take away the Vorpal Axe.
Okay.
All right, your turn. My
Okay.
God, Baba. Maybe you should... I mean, I hope you've been to a doctor about that. That's concerning.
Well, let's see.
I don't play card games, John. Your gaslighting won't work on me. Wouldn't that mean my gaslighting would work extra well since you have no point of reference?
I see.
Yeah, Baba's saying...
strategizing.
Baba's saying they literally can't sleep because of their bodily functions not allowing them. So literally they have to pass out in order to sleep.
Oh no. Oh no, that sounds really rough.
That is...
Oof.
It sounds extremely rough. I hope you get that figured out. Okay. Did you just take your turn?
I didn't. I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I miss something? Oh, are you thinking whether or not you should pass or not?
Yes.
There are 4 cards in the dungeon. I think you've placed 3 of them. I have placed 1 of them.
Let me think. They've taken both weapons for the most part. I'm tempted to send you in. I'm also tempted to take another card.
How dangerous is this dungeon? That's always the question.
I don't know.
Now I will start telling the truth so you think I'm lying when you... No, John, the mind games. I would hesitate to ever play you in poker. Oh, I see. It's not like pass out, more like I can't sleep on purpose. I see.
I see.
Okay.
That's
isn't that how passing out works?
No. Well, yeah, but I think what they mean is pretty obvious, though.
Okay.
As opposed to body forcibly passing out, as opposed to just unintentionally just ending up drifting to sleep.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Passing out's kind of that last end of the spectrum, you know? Kind of want to take an item, but... Well, it's the starter round. It's the starter round.
Yeah.
I'm good. You can go.
It's my turn. I go to the dungeon. And John, I feel like you would play a very good Joker in Mafia, as in the person who's trying to get themselves killed.
Yo, I've never actually played Mafia.
It's pretty fun. Very simple game. It's
I never played
an
Werewolf
online version
either.
is like Town of Salem. That's one.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah,
I haven't played that either.
Okay,
All right.
It's my turn. So let's find out what's in the dungeon. Okay, it's a 2. Dies to the torch. Next. It's a 4. So I take 4 damage. So I'm at 7. Okay, next. Dies to the torch. Finally. 7. Which means I go to 0, but because I have the healing potion, I come back to life, and I complete the dungeon, netting me 1 victory point.
I figured I'd bet on whether the dragon would show up first.
So it is an option. You don't have to reveal, but I will reveal to you what I had hidden underneath here, which is I took away the golem with the warhammer.
Yeah, I figured.
And I took away the big guy with the vorpal axe.
Like, I knew the dungeon was very likely to be succeeded. However, if I added 1 more, there was that chance of that if dragons showed up first and it ended up being a golem, then it would start to you'd probably lose your second small amount of life left.
Yeah.
So I figured, I'll end it here.
Yeah.
And either he wins or doesn't. And the doesn't scenario is only if the dragon shows up first.
True. The odds were against you, unfortunately.
They were.
So I think you get the gist of it, right? Very simple.
Turn around. Oh, wrong.
Okay, so now that we've got that example round out of the way, why don't we start from scratch?
Yeah.
So let's go play 1 actual round here. Are you ready?
Okie dokie. Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right.
You can draw first.
All right, I'll go first. Oh, I'll put this one in the dungeon.
Okie dokie.
John is the IRL Joker. Let's see here. Let me catch up with the chat. My body's low in energy even... wait. I feel like my energy even in low numbers is like enough to power my body for like an hour. I see. First time I played Secret Hitler, I claimed Nazi, and the one person not familiar with me said to vote me out, and everyone else said, nah, John just does that. Best part was that I was Nazi in one. Gosh darn it. You can never tell, right? Real Joker moment in Smash Bros. When Banjo-Kazooie came out. Oh my god. What did you do?
I'm gonna not put this in the dungeon.
Okay, what are you taking away?
I'm gonna take... I'm gonna take the torch.
Alright. No weenies are dying.
No weenies.
No weenies. Alright, my turn. Okay. I'll go ahead and put this in the dungeon.
Yeah, I'll put this in the dungeon too.
Okay. Alright, not bad. My turn. Let's see what we got.
Every single turn, my brain just thinks Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, right? My turn. I draw.
Card draw!
Card draw!
Draw!
Monster card!
Right. Monster card.
The Japanese voice acting for Yu-Gi-Oh! Goes so hard.
It's so hard. Like, don't get me wrong. All the languages go so hard.
I know.
It must be so much fun.
Alright, your turn.
Wait,
Go
you
ahead.
put it in the dungeon, yeah?
Yes, I did. I put it in the dungeon.
Okay.
Banjo side B only has 5 charges per stock, so when it ran out, I just edge guarded my friend, and instead of returning to stage, I just fast fell, and I said I wanted the reload. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I see.
It should have been me, not him.
Okay, let's draw.
I love the English voice actors. What'll it be, Tayo?
That's a good question.
I'll be honest, most of my evil laughs and shit-eating grins are reserved for board games.
I can see it. You've seen the type. Let's see.
Me when someone gets hit by Chaco Old. Blue eyes, white dragon.
I was sweet to Gallus. Shut up, Mother, shut up. This isn't a horror game. It's not the same. It's not the same.
It's like, what if I told you I'm lying?
Blue eyes, white dragon's the only thing you know. Don't worry, that's 90% of Yu-Gi-Oh, so you're good.
Remember, Tayo, I only tell the truth, and I'm about to tell you I'm lying.
Wow, I believe you. 100%. Let me
How
see,
could he lie if he only tells the truth?
I mean, honestly.
It's like, it's not the line of the Sphinx's questions or something? I don't remember.
Oh.
Or no, it was the
I'm gonna
Samurai
put it in.
Jack episode. Alright, that goes in the
Alright,
dungeon
I
too.
put it in.
Alright. Alright. I'll draw. Okay, this goes in the dungeon too.
Let me think. What did I put in already? I wonder what you put in.
One time, one of my friends was sick of my shit, so he had to play a game of Smash without talking, so I just spammed taunt. Oh my god, John.
That's awful.
That's toxic.
Awful. That is kind of toxic, not gonna lie.
It's
bro.
absolutely toxic. There's no getting around that. The two paths meme was a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah,
That is,
that's
it is a
yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh card. You know the one where like it's the Dark Castle and a Happy Castle?
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh my god. Wait, what does this one do again? When you die, you come back to your adventurer's health. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to make it too hard. You know what? Oh wait, I just realized that this
first
is on pass.
person.
my bad. Just realized that was on pass. So,
There we go. So that's what the P button does.
let's.
I learned in Stride after the
I
round
wonder
ends
if
you
you
can do
could
faster
even
seeing taunt.
take it.
I've seen that. Someone did it to me one time. It was pretty cool.
I'll do one more.
John's
I'll
a Joker.
engage in
Just
one
wants
more
to watch the
drawing.
world burn.
Let's see. What did I get?
Oh, I love Dragon Ball Fighters. It's a fun game. Next Resident Evil stream, reverse gaslight. Tell the right stuff
No.
wrongly.
No.
Every time I play you, I have to restrain the urge to teabag constantly. Very toxic when I play fighting games.
Okay, let's see.
I'm not going to give you the pass on that. I'm not going to give you permission. But I understand. And I appreciate your self-control.
Why does it keep turning 100? Why does it keep
I
turning
feel like it's not even like a pride thing. It's like, I'm better than you. No, it's just like, simply because you like doing the action and it's addicting. I get it.
Understandable. Oh, I just realized. Oh, you can't see my card moving. Okay. I was
No, I
like,
can't.
oh, you can't see on the screen. Never mind. You know what?
I unbound the taunt.
I'll nary one more card to the dungeon.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Let's see if you survive, shall we?
Okie dokie.
All right, I will reveal the cards in order.
Go for it.
The first card we have is what is this? The ogre?
You know
Orc?
what? For the sake of keeping count, I'll just put it there so that way we know.
Yeah. Okay. So you're down to let's see. It puts you at 7, right? No, wait. Does he only wait? Do you only have? No, it puts you 8. It puts you 8, right?
That's 8.
I can't count. All right, next. 4.
Oh wait, I didn't call my Vorpal. Wait,
That's right.
Wait.
Go ahead and call your Vorpal now.
I don't
then.
know what card that is. I did not look. I'm looking only at the Vorpal.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, what were the 3
Marco.
big ones again? Wait, what were the 3 big ones again? Oh, that's not what I want. What's the button to zoom in? Alt?
Alt. Yeah, hold Alt.
Alt. It's a dragon. Is that
you
a
take
demon?
a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen.
Wait, what is
So
that?
yeah, the demon's number 7.
Demon, and what's the one above it?
That's the dragon. The one above it, I just call it the 6 because I don't remember what it's called.
That works with me.
I play Kirby and Smash online since.
Well, I
using
guess
one
it's
card
not a
is
review. I guess it's not spoilers because I personally have not put the dragon in the dungeon, and I think I put most of the cards in the dungeon for the most part.
Okay.
So unless you put all high rollers in there.
All right. Seems good. So what will you choose for your Vorpal axe?
7 is my lucky number.
All right.
You're gaslighting me, so I'm going with 6.
Okay, number 6 it is.
Wait, what's the card?
So the next card is number 4.
Ah, okay.
All right,
Number
so that
4.
means
Okay. Boop.
you will be taking 4.
Boop.
All right.
Okay.
So the next card, it's a 2.
My plan is working against me.
All right, you take more
I
chip
got
damage.
it
You
too.
are at 2 health. Finally, we have another 4. You revive,
Alright.
and you are at 4 health.
Oh, so that just nullifies that? I don't take the extra 2?
Yeah, you don't take the extra 2.
Oh, I see.
Because you die.
Gotcha.
All right, next,
My own plan's working against me.
another 2. So you're at 2. Okay. Next card. It's the demon.
I should have gone with my lucky number. Gaslighting myself.
Well, that's okay. Because you know what? I had this guy in here too.
So, how did you draw only high cards? What the fuck?
Oops. So, that means you do take 1 damage. Go ahead and flip over your health card there.
Boop.
Boop. All right, so
And
if you
it's
die...
2, and then you're defeated, I think, right?
Yes. So
Okay,
you
okay.
you are now 1 health. You have 1 life
Been
left.
gaslit, but by myself.
Damn it. I can't believe you've done played yourself.
I've done played myself,
Damn it. Like a fiddle.
honestly.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I think you're pretty comfortable with how the game works now.
Yeah, I get it now.
Which means now we can move on to the interview portion of this
Yes.
as
go
we
for
play.
it.
Now we can talk.
Oop.
I like to order it so it's like all the health cards are at the top.
Ah, I
Or
see.
at near the... Yeah, okay.
Gotcha.
Wait, are we missing? Oh, we are missing one. I was like, wait a minute.
What is this? Did?
Oh, that? I don't really know what the token is for, so...
Oh, is it just to say that?
Oh, yeah, that's to say you're dead. You know, you're not dead, so it's fine. All right.
I just want to be special. What can I say?
Okay. So, let's move on. Interview question number 1. As you can see on the top left of my screen, here's an empty scroll. Question number 1. Oh, by the way, also I want to clarify that this goes both ways. If there's any questions you'd like to ask me, please feel free. All right?
Yeah, I will. I'll be sure to think of something sus. Kidding. Am I? I don't know.
Are you? Who knows?
I don't
All
know.
right. Interview question number 1. Why did you become a VTuber? So what made you want to start VTubing, And how did you come up with the concept for yourself? Let's talk about that.
I see. Yeah, of course. Oh wait, I'll take the first card.
Yeah, since you lost, why don't you go first? Go ahead and draw.
Wait, give me 1 second.
Be testing your mind here, answering questions and playing this at the same time.
Yeah, sorry, no, my dad just came in.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Well, I missed the card. Well, to get started, so like during COVID, like pretty much everyone else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this in the dungeon. I ended up finding Hololive. Ironically, a Let's Player that I do like, Johnny Awesome. I think I was watching some of his Danganronpa gameplays, and I went to his Twitter, and I was like, oh, okay. So I was scrolling through media as usually what I do to get to know someone, because I'm like, well, what did they post in media? That's how I'm gonna get to know you. So I was scrolling through, and I think he posted a screenshot of, I think, Ina's stream, because at this time I didn't know what a VTuber was. Like, I mean, I knew Kizuna Ai, and I'd probably I totally wasn't looking at what you're doing. Did you put something? Oh, you took something out.
I took away a piece of equipment.
Like the torch.
It's your turn.
Okay. And so I didn't know like what our term of VTuber is.
That's true. At the time, everyone was just
like Kizuna Ai is, but she was also. It's also a media presence too.
Yeah,
so
like a proto VTuber,
but
before we understood the idea of it.
Yeah, a V celebrity, I would almost say.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Or a V YouTuber more than VTuber, you know.
Virtual YouTuber.
No, she's a virtual YouTuber, not tuber.
Yeah, she's a YouTuber, not a VTuber.
Yeah. So I was going through, and I think it was a screenshot of Ina's stream, that or it was of like a group stream. It was something like, I think they were playing Overcooked. It was something with her and the Hololive girls. I guess they must have just launched at the time. Or maybe not all of them had. I don't. That part's fuzzy for me because I feel like I remember being there for the girls' debuts, which is why that sounds so weird to me. But it was absolutely Ina, and that's what confuses the fuck out of me. Because wait. But also, it may have been like one of their anniversaries or something like that. As weird as that sounds. But I can't. That's the part that's fuzzy for me.
So wait. So you saw Ian girls?
I remember the tag. Yeah. So I guess he was very into Ina or something like that. And but I was very confused about what he was talking about because it kept saying like tentacult, and so I looked up. I'm like, what the fuck is the tentacult?
This is your friend who was telling you about this, right?
Not even my friend. It was just a streamer.
Oh,
I guess a gamer.
Okay.
Right, like
I got it.
And so I was like, oh, okay. So I looked it up, and it led me like to YouTube. And I don't know how, but it actually came up with the Hololive guide first. That one, you know, the really popular one. Boop, into the dungeon goes.
Okay.
So it led me to that. And I watched it and I had no idea what I was looking at anyway, but I was like, okay.
All right.
And then on the sidebar on YouTube in the recommendeds was the starter guide to Hollow Stars.
Put it in this dungeon.
And
your turn.
Spoiler alert, my boy Maoshi Oga was right in the middle because his gen, I guess, it just was the latest to debut. So he was right in the middle, and I definitely think the person who made the guide likes Oga is probably one of her favorites.
Yeah.
His segment was definitely a little longer.
Okay. I see that.
Yeah, definitely. Wait, why do I have a card out here?
I don't know, actually. Oh, maybe
I think we forgot to put it in the deck.
Okay.
Boop, back into the deck you go.
I'll go ahead and shuffle it.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, go ahead now.
Yeah, so I found Oga, and I was like, who are these cute people? But boys.
Oh.
So skipping past all that, right?
You mean they're not just anime girls?
You mean they're not just girls?
They could be guys too.
Honestly,
this is revolutionary.
Honestly, though.
Okay.
But no, Oga was very appealing to me at first. So then to skip all the long stuff, I am from New York City, but for COVID, right before New York City locked down, my parents brought me down to Florida because they just moved there.
Yeah.
So I basically came down to Florida with 2 suitcases, and that was my living situation. Well, I was with my parents in a house they were renting, but do I want this in?
That's pretty wild.
Fuck it. In it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was there, and so for a while I didn't like have my stuff. So I was weirdly lonely because I'm just here alone in like a community of a lot of older people.
Oh, I see.
So I was kind of very isolated.
Old Florida.
And I don't drive either because I'm from the city, so I don't drive. So I was very isolated to my house, which is not the worst thing that could happen to someone, right? But basically I was like kind of like looking for refuge somewhere. So I eventually got into the Hollow Stars fandom. Again, Olga is probably the member with the worst English, but I understood basic stuff. But I started to form like a community and friends with people. Again, fast forwarding through that, became friends with Inquiry. What'd you take, Vorpal? You son of a bitch. I became friends with a mutual friend of Braun and I's, Inquiry, who was an artist that I had been following for a while.
Oh, that's crazy. You're just like,
Yeah,
oh, I love this
yeah.
artist. We're friends now.
Yeah, it kind of became that way. Oh.
I do love those types of friendships. I love what you do. Okay, let's be friends, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. So I found Inquiry, I think it was like either end 2018 or somewhere in 2019. It was probably in 2019,
that is early.
I guess. Yeah, it's probably 2019 because we were in
so
the
you've been
apartment
following
we rented.
So you're following him
Yeah,
for
you know
a
what's
while.
funny? Gumshoe's been following him longer. The first art drawn of Gumshoe, his OG design, was from Inquiry in like 2016 or
2016?
something.
Wow,
It was
okay,
like
they go
16
way
or
back.
17 or like forever ago.
All right, I see. That's crazy.
Right? Crazy.
Friend,
But
yes.
yeah. Oh shit, do I want this in the dungeon? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Into the dungeon it goes.
Be careful, Baba. It's dangerous, but yes.
But
okay.
yeah, so I was very into like commissioning artwork because I was getting New York City unemployment money. That's a lot of money, by the way. I received way too much money.
Oh wow. Here's another one in the dungeon, by the way.
Spoiling myself with a ton of art of my OCs, and then I was like, oh yeah, who was that one artist that I wanted to commission at the time? It was really affordable. The shit was so good, and so I looked him up and I remembered his name because Inquiry's such a good username.
Yeah.
I remembered what it was, and so I found out that he was just starting to stream. Like I was literally there for, I think, some of his first within double digits, like low, like maybe 10 streams. I think I was there.
No.
So I was starting to watch Inquiry streams, and he's offering like very cheap commissions and that kind of stuff from for basically starting VTubing. So I would watch that for a little bit. I commissioned him actually for a V-Roid model of my OC that was basically like my online persona, who now at this point Tayo is based on. My turn or your turn?
It is your turn. I put one in the dungeon.
Oh, after me? Wait, how many are in there? 6?
There should be 6, yes. Name a more iconic duo, though. VTubers and spending money on commissions.
Well, the thing is, I guess if you want, like, more past Tayo history, I actually have a big history of, like, commissioning artwork. I've been doing it since about 2007.
Oh, wow.
So,
OC stuff?
On a more small scale, yeah, from, like, Gaia Online days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I used to do art and open art shops, too, but I also would commission a lot of art on, like, an old laptop I have, and I think I've moved it over onto... It's somewhere in my Google Drive, but I still have, I think there's like over 200 pieces in it of artworks I commissioned through generally mostly Gaia, and then Tinier Me when that opened for a bit, of like my avatar and that kind of stuff. And I made a lot of really good friends, some IRL friends actually.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, some of them we became very close. My friend Mo and his brother Albie, we legit met up at Comic-Con and became very close friends. And we're still good friends till this day, and that was over 10 years ago.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, straight up. But yeah, so I used to get art commissioned there, and so that's why I'm very into that sort of thing. So it's something I'm very in love with doing, but I also like to do and help others with it.
Okay,
yeah. So I would just chill with Inquiry because I was just sitting in my house all day. And so I commissioned him for that, and then kind of nothing happened with it for a while. I kind of would watch some of his streams, and then I fell back into my Hollow Stars hole for a while. And then I was like, well, I think I'm gonna start streaming. I don't exactly remember how it fully came to be. Oh, I didn't realize it was my turn. I'm passing.
Yeah. Okay, you're passing. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I realized I didn't flip it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, go ahead. You finish your thought first.
Brain was thinking I was doing. Oh no. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I know you actually do have a degree in digital art, right?
In studio art.
Oh, studio art. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, so
no, my digital art skill
the physical
has
stuff.
super declined. Yeah,
So studio
I was
art
never
is
super good at it. Yeah.
The studio art is the physical stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could do digital, and I did a lot growing up, but I don't really do it now, and I don't really spend the time to get back into practice, which is why I don't usually do any shading. I usually just do cell shading because it's much quicker.
I see.
Because I feel like I've lost all my techniques and that kind of stuff.
That's
Maybe
fair.
I'll get back more into it when I have an actual PC setup and I can use my LCD tablet, because I can't use it with my laptop because it needs an HDMI port.
All right.
And so I just haven't felt like doing it.
Why is everyone so talented? That's true. I mean, I think everyone's good at one thing or
oil
another.
painting and stuff. Like watercolor's kind of fun, but I would never say I was really good at it.
Yeah.
Ceramics was fun, but I didn't delve too deep, but that was definitely fun. Silk screening was also really fun, but I would say probably oil painting and drawing. are definitely my favorite, like charcoal and
Okay.
graphite type stuff.
Yeah, I did, because I did see that your banner on Discord is definitely drawn by yourself, right?
No, that is not by me, actually.
Really?
I
It's not by
hired an
you?
artist, Pico Clip. Yeah, they're very
Okay.
popular. I managed to get one of their, not first, but I managed to commission them before they got super, super, super well known where everyone was commissioning them. They're
Oh,
definitely
okay.
a professional animator.
Oh, wow.
No, that is not mine.
All right, I was gonna say. Although I have seen your art, though, your personal art is like amazing. It's
Yeah,
very cute.
my new stuff is awful. I was much better in the past.
Oh, okay. I mean, I feel like we all
'Cause I
say
used
this.
to
Like,
draw
oh,
all the
I
time.
peaked in high school, is what people will say.
Well, it was more just that I did it all the time. I don't.
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
true.
I kind of reluctantly say I'm an artist. Like I am, and if I pick up a physical craft, I can excel at it much faster because I just. When in high school, I used to doodle in my notebooks or draw at home or that kind of thing much more often. But now that I'm an adult working, and then especially now that I stream, I spend more time doing other stuff.
Yeah.
And I find it hard to, I guess, again, coming with ADHD, sometimes I find it hard to remember or even tell myself to be like, oh yeah, you should do art, because I'm usually in front of my computer nowadays.
Yeah, I think, well,
Yeah.
the great thing about VTubing is that it's definitely a great outlet for creativity. So I'm very happy about that. Binks, I just read your message. I want to get good at someone. I know you meant something and you even corrected yourself, but that's so funny.
Yeah,
Alright.
so it's kind of like, I don't feel pressured to be, because I would never say, as far as like anime style drawing, I would never say I was ever as good as Inquiry or Emil. My skills definitely was like stronger in realism or like being able to look at what I want to draw and transcribe down or paint. I never really peaked at like imagery in my own head. I did more in high school for doodles, but it was never really my strong suit, even in my own opinion. You
I
know?
see. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe that just means you have, more you can go.
Yeah. That's why I never really feel too bad that I don't do art too much, because I know that if I really wanted to pick up and do a drawing of something I'm looking at,
Yeah.
I know I could.
Sammy, you have a good point though. Anime style is hard. Like, it's not
Yeah.
hard to learn, but it's hard to master. And people always
Yeah.
underestimate just like how much effort goes into perfecting that art.
Yeah. So it's always kind of like, I never really minded, but definitely it was kind of like my own ego thing. Is I never really developed a style. I would move through styles very quickly, but it was, so whenever I would develop, it'd always be like I'm developing, then suddenly I would start doodling a different way, and I'm like, fuck.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold that thought, because I'm about to go into the dungeon.
But yeah, to some long story short, I suddenly decided to watch Inquiry again, and then I was like, hey, I'm gonna give you money, make everything I need for a stream.
That makes sense to me. Mood.
Yeah.
Big
Because
mood.
Inquiry was even cheaper at that time. So it was literally, I was like, redesign this character for me, my own personal Sona. Make all
Good
this stuff for
morning,
me,
back and
do all
Tayo.
this. And he was like, I fucking got you, fam. And then at that point is when Inquiry and I started to like legit be friends. Because I laid off for I think like 3 months
Oh,
when
I
I
see.
came back. And then that's when we actually started to really be friends. Because like I started streaming and he's like, I'll help you and all this stuff. And I was like, thank you. And from then on, it was like definitely an actual friendship. At that point, it was more of like a,
Business kind
I
of
knew
deal.
him and
I see.
he would just
Acquaintance
like
kind of deal.
chat friendly. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then like friend.
Yeah.
I feel, that's kind of how we met, to be fair.
Yeah.
It was fun,
Yeah.
but that's a story for another time. But hello, Ryo, good to see you, and hello, Yatra, good to see you too. All right, let's get through this dungeon. So, 2 damage. I take 2 damage, and I go down to 9. All right. Next. 5. Dies to the Warhammer. Golem is dead. Next. Another 2, so I go down to 7. Next. It's 4, so I go down to 3. Or no, I go down to... Wait, I was at 7, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I go down to 3. All right, 2 cards left. Let's see. Do I survive? Okay. That hurts. Oh, that hurts. All right, that's 3,
Yeah.
so I'm dead, so which means we use the potion.
All right, 4 health.
I don't think this is going to work out for me. Unless it's like a 1. No, I'm dead. Ah, you got me. You did that one really well. Huh? That's The Simpsons, haha.
When I saw you took the Vorpal, I was like,
Oh no, I'm putting the big one in there, and although that's because if you look under here, I took the dragon. All right, so now we're both at 1 health, which means we're probably both gonna be going with the strategy of I'm gonna try to get the other person killed, rather than try to go win through the dungeon.
My mom is bringing in a bowl of pasta. Gotta find a place to put it.
Won't be here.
All right, wait. What was the
most of the
last
stream
thing you
'cause I'm going
said?
out today. Okay.
Sorry.
Rip the bar. That's all right. Rat and cat in the same place. Surreal. Whoa. Lions touching grass. It seems like it. Oops. Let's see. Put this here. All right. Put this back.
I guess I didn't fully answer your question. The why I decided to do the VTubing thing. So if you couldn't tell, I'm pretty extroverted. I like to talk. It's a skill I'm very confident in. Like, for example, my dad's a salesman. Not my mom, but my dad is. But I'm very similar to him in that regard. I'm very entrepreneurial. Like, I like to talk.
You are
I'm
very
good
at business.
Strangers. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I am.
You have said this. You literally on record said, I'm good at business.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to things that I would say like personal sale. It's different, obviously, if you start to go like what you'd be consider, let's say Fortune 500 talk, you know?
Okay, yeah.
But when it comes to personal sales of what would be small business knowledge, yeah. Because I've run a lot of stores.
I can say the same. I mean, not on the same level as you, but I like my mom. Like parents used to do
well, I've run a lot
businesses.
of like resale type storage, like keychains, because since I do know basic Japanese,
okay, yeah, you
and I was
definitely know
big
your
into
stuff, then.
figure collecting, I used to import a shit ton of Japanese merchandise, and I would sell my extras. Well, because like when you buy things, they come in sets, right? So for mostly this was, I guess I started when Free, the anime, the swimming anime started. I'm a very big fan of Makoto Tachibana. And Haru, right? And so I mostly wanted their merch, but you'd have to order the whole set, right? So I just start reselling the other stuff because like it's a huge investment of like, oh, you buy this whole set for like $70, but I just want 2. Like I'm not gonna just keep the other ones. And I know other people would probably love to have them, so I'd resell, right? And so that became like a type of business I became very familiar at. So I could probably say I've done over at least 800 or 900 sales and stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't worry to say I've gone over 1,000, but it's definitely in that range because I did it for a very long time. But it also came with the fact that since I was doing it, I started to branch out and I do it over Facebook Market, like not the marketplace, but like groups that were for that kind of thing. So I got very fast at starting to assess like business cost, packaging costs, reaching out to customers, advertising, and like making things presentable so that people very quickly decide I want that. That kind of stuff developed.
So were you reselling or did you have like a main product?
No, I just resell. It was whatever fandom I was really into at the time.
Okay,
I would also order a lot of Fate stuff because people were whores for Fate.
Oh my god.
No, not hoes, whores. They were whores for Fate. So I don't give a shit about Fate. So I just order, be like, I don't care if you want the popular one.
Okay,
it cost $15 more. You want them? I don't give a shit.
All right, that's pretty base. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I would just import a ton of like the popular characters. Because at that time, most characters were popular anyway. So like, I would just sell it all, and people would be like, "Yo, you got a Stolful, you got a Stolful, you got Lancer, huh? You got." I'd be like, it just remind me who that is, because I don't know who that is for once. Who is it? Yes, I have 3.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. But I was good at convincing people. Long story short, I'm good at sales. So to bring it back to the actual question, I like talking, and so being very isolated in Florida, because like I'm a very social person.
Yeah, you're far from home.
Yeah, so coming from New York City, where I could just go outside and see my friends or go out and just take a walk or that kind of thing. Yes, I am the kind of person that will start conversations with strangers. It was fun talking with my friends on chat, but I figured that I could do something that would be considered more prolific with it.
Yeah,
so,
just you know, making content. Imagine that, becoming a content creator.
Yeah, like I could definitely see that if YouTubing or something like that was more of a career that was something you actually thought about, because you know, like around the time when I was starting to be in high school, it was, but it also wasn't, you know, it was just for the brave few that just posted, you know, like if that was more of an idea in most people's mind, I probably would have attempted to go into actual content creating from a much younger age.
Yeah.
So
right.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I just kind of procrastinated for a long time until I finally got off my ass. But now we're here.
Yeah. I probably would have started a little earlier, but I was running on a very old laptop. Because for a while, like once I was towards the end of school, since I was in art, I didn't need it really more for anything more than like just essays. So I never thought that I should just replace it again. So it was quite old and not meant for gaming. And it got to the point where like things started not working. So.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and take my turn here, by the way, since I died.
For it.
Let me see here. All right, this card is going in the dungeon. Your turn.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll throw her into the dungeon. In you go.
Throw her. I barely knew her.
Doesn't mean you can't throw her.
That's true. I'm gonna take this out, and I'm going to take away the torch.
For some reason, I thought you'd take that. Let's see.
Reading me already?
Yeah.
What are those Hearthstone streams? They don't exist in Bosso.
I'm gonna
Also,
put this in the dungeon.
Bing said, as a Fate Go player,
Extremely based.
you are extremely
Or
based.
biased. Yeah. It was more just like the game's not for me. Bronsaw plays Granblue Fantasy, so do I.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of lucky I learned this. Like, I've mentioned I have ADHD, so part of my ADHD is absolutely like spending control. Like, so I've only ever actually legit gotten into a couple of gacha games. I know that I have a tendency to move on very quickly because my attention span, I either forget the game exists or I move on. So I've only ever truly invested in a couple of them. And to my point, one of them stopped running in Zebel Stars, which is fine, but I totally invested in Kato, aka Bronsois clone number 1.
What
Kato
a coincidence.
Hasumi. I love him. He's my boy. I wailed for that kid even when I was in Italy. I
my
wailed.
God.
Oh yeah, it wasn't even money wail. I guess it was actually.
Well, you have a lot of stories.
My connection was so shit because I was in fucking Europe. I had to
Okay.
stand in the corner of my room to play this event, and you have to be in the top 100 to get his 5-star. I was fucking rank 103.
Wow. Damn, that actually sucks.
But yeah, so basically I know I don't invest in most gacha games, and over enough time passed, I realized I really only played Granblue.
Okay.
And like I might invest a little here and there. So when I downloaded Fate, I was
I
like,
think it's fair.
nah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I could tell how stacked against the player it was, and I was like, nah, dog.
Wait, did it actually stop service? I thought it's still going.
Ensemble Stars music is going, but not the card game.
Oh,
Not
okay.
not the original Idle Tapper. No, I don't care for the music game. It's good, but it falls into the range of games that I'll play for a while and then stop.
That's
but
true.
I'd already stopped my music game addiction at the time when
Once
music
the
finally
gacha
came.
game has you in its grip, it's hard to
Yeah,
change
it was
your
mostly
habits.
just I cared about certain characters because like it was fun to play, but it was an idle tap type game, so it wasn't so bad, right?
You
But
dodged
music
the
games
bullet.
require a lot of time and like effort because I used to play Aichu.
see,
But I
yeah.
know I'll never be as good as the people that truly devote. So I just know like play a little for fun and just delete it, you know, because like I know I'll never get to that point. So
Yeah. Okay.
case in point, Aichu also stopped.
Yeah. Hello, K Dynasty, by the way, and Karina. Granblue, I understand. Gacha luck can suck, but Granblue gives you so many free rolls that it doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
I only play Gacha because friend played it, and I just want another thing to relate on. That's true. Sometimes we get in things because our friends do it. In my case, though, I had to find new friends because none of my friends like the things I like. You
Yeah,
kidding me?
understandable.
VTubers, fighting games. Oh.
Understandable. Yeah, like I had friends in all fandoms, and then I made some of my friends into Granblue.
I think it's your turn, by the way.
Is it? Because you took the torch.
Yeah,
And
and then I don't think
there's 4 cards. Did you start it?
I started.
Right?
I started because I
Wait.
lost.
So the first card's mine, third card's mine, fourth card's okay.
The long-haired guy that says amazing in N stars. Who's that?
Wataru.
Oh, okay.
Amazing. Yeah, he's
Oh
funny.
my
A
God.
lot of people really like him. He's not my cup of tea, but I get it. People really like him. He's very popular. He is not my cup of tea. He's a magician, and he's on the student council, which makes no fucking sense. So he makes Kato's day worse every time. But that's fine.
All right. I think we definitely thoroughly answered question number 1. So let's go on to question number 2, which is the second half of this other question, which is how did you come up with the concept of your VTuber?
Oh yeah. Okay, this is an easy one. So as I mentioned before, Tayo is based off of character. I put it in the dungeon, by the way. Wait, did it? Wait, it says 4 cards. There should be 5.
Oh wait, what the?
What?
Did you just put one in, or there was
Did I-
3 in the dungeon and 1 outside, so there were 4. So you just put 1 in, so it's 5.
Are you sure? Because I just looked at it and it said 4 before.
I didn't touch anything just now.
Did I put it in the draw
You-
pile?
Oh, you might put it in the draw pile.
I think I put it in the draw pile. No, it's a different card.
Oh, it's okay. We can just shuffle it back.
Yeah, look, get in
It's
there.
fine.
I
I'll ju-
swear, I was like, this is not the card I just had.
I'll just take my turn. It's fine.
Just take your turn. Yeah, so as I mentioned, I had an online Sona character already. that ironically
dungeon it
I
goes.
developed and got around the time I found Inquiry. So I already really liked this character, but I knew for the most part I probably didn't want to fully use her design as like my VTuber character.
So
For the most part,
Inquiry
she's
drew you.
very. Yeah, I had him do the redesign for me because, again, like I said, I was kind of ever since leaving school in that slump of not really doing too much art on my own.
Yeah.
So like I wasn't accurately depicting what I wanted. I already knew what type of style I wanted, aka
Okay.
I already knew like I wanted the bikini top thing.
Okay, yeah.
For
Black
reference,
rock
my
shooter.
character wears a big sweater. This jacket is based off the sweater that she'd wear, but she's very gender and I would say mostly very androgynous, like much more flat chested, but it's also a very big sweater that the original character wore. So I
Yeah.
was like, well, you know what? Let's spruce her up a bit. Obviously, for the thought of. Wait, which one sponsor is this again? Okay. I'll take this out of the dungeon, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna take. You know what? Screw it. I'm taking the Vorpal Axe.
Ah, I see.
Okay. But yeah, I also, true to my own character, I did also want to be a character that could be more widely, generally popular, like female designs are just by default more popular, on the sex appeal side. But
That's
so
true.
for the most part, I didn't fully know what I wanted with her. Just for reference, this is my Tile 1.0. Tile 2.0 will be a little bit more womanly shaped, because this model is a little bit too androgynous, I guess. Because
Well,
like if
If we're being blunt, flat.
Oh wait, does this work? Does this work? No, it doesn't work. No, ignore it. But for the most part, like it's super flat, right? So my idea of what Tayo is, I guess, not gender, but like gender, like appearance, right? Because it's I personally I identify female, all that stuff. But it was more of just whether she'd look more on the smaller side or be a little bit more womanly. I wasn't fully on like formed idea yet at that time when I commissioned this model. So I basically was like, hey, Inquiry, I want her to basically have the aesthetic of Black Rock Shooter
Yeah.
and like Disgaea, and here's the OG. And he
We do
on
love
stream was
both.
like, send me $20, I will do this right now. And I was like,
20
okay,
bucks,
thanks, fam.
that's a steal.
Yeah, I think I sent you the OG ref sheet. Yeah, I drew me like redrew the outfit.
I don't think
and
you
everything.
ever showed me the OG ref sheet.
Oh, here, wait, I'll show it to you. Let me send it on.
Am I allowed to
over.
put this on stream after?
Yeah, go for it. I don't mind.
Okay.
It's the same design. It's just some edits. So I loved the design. And then when I decided I wanted a few edits after I test ran it for a little while, I hired Kohidin to make me an actual rush sheet. Desktop. And that's when we made the few adjustments. Like for reference, the other Tayo had like a small ponytail kind of thing.
Oh, I see.
And the undershorts were much longer.
People saying, well,
And
when are you going to get a free model?
we don't talk about the shoes. We don't talk about the shoes. Even Crew was like, I don't fucking know what I was doing with the shoes.
Well, I can only imagine.
Sheets. Inquiry.
That's interesting though. So basically you did have the sketch ready when you gave it to Inquiry, right? You just said, I want
Well, I
something.
had the OG character because I have a
Yeah.
ton of art of OG Tai.
Okay.
For reference, OG Tai is Tai, and then I was like, well, I don't. People already call me that. For reference, I have a friend named Taylor. My name's also Taylor, so people just started to actually call me Tai
Yeah, I
over
see.
pandemic.
Okay, that makes
but I
sense.
figured it's a short name, so I should make it a little longer. So I went with Tayo instead because it also can mean the sun in Japanese. So I just went with Tayo. So I was already used to being called that. So it's like I know for the fact that because I could tell. At first I was having some weird dysphoria for people not calling me by my name. Because like it'd be Tay and Tay in the group chat, so I just became Ty, and I was having some very weird disconnect about that. But since I was
see.
already starting to get used to it, I was like, I will not be getting used to another name. This character's name will still remain Ty.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, I sent it by the way. Or wait, did I put this in my? Oh, I put it in my stream notice.
Oh my god. Oh, take it away.
Oh, I don't care. I've had this posted before. It's not.
Oh,
like
you're
it's
okay. Never mind then.
Yeah. Sorry, I just have your stream link in the stream notice. I didn't know.
Oh, I see.
But boop. Yeah, for the ref sheet, I had him add more later, but just the drawing on the side, the stuff on basically if you take where my character is, and then the stuff on the left, that was the original. Then I had him do some extra.
Okay.
But
Let me see.
yeah.
Oh, this is cute. I like this. Hold up.
Oh, I think I erased the ponytail. Is it still there? Oh yeah, you can't see it. There was a little ponytail that came out on the side, but I had him erase that. It was like a little chunky ponytail. Is it still there? Oh, I think it might be. Oh, here. Let me send you this one.
All right, let me go ahead and put this on the stream real quick.
Yeah, go for it. For your own enjoyment, here's the version with the little chunky ponytail. But yeah. So Inkray did all the base design, and later I'll send you the OG one. I won't don't show stream it because I like technically have it linked on my other accounts. So
How big? Oh my god, it's huge.
Oh, is it?
Hold on, I got this.
Hi. Great, we love the design outfits. Annie, if you ever want to, go for it. Always feel free to draw anything. I'm open on whatever people want to do.
Cute.
Go for it. I have so many fucking models and all that stuff and different looks. I never look the same, so do whatever.
Even right down to the detail of the fingers. I love it.
Well, yeah, that transferred over from OG Tai.
Yeah. So this is drawn by Inkray, right? As the ref sheet.
Yeah.
And so, and you're telling me that basically the concept of Taio essentially happened from a culmination of stuff that you had been working on it for a while.
Yeah, because like OG Tai, like the original Tai, her big sweater had sleeves like this.
Okay.
Kind of the concept of this type of sleeve, like with the, or I guess jacket on top of like the sweater, but the jacket, while a little bit different, was pretty similar to this, like with that type of sleeve. So I was like, yeah, I want to keep like the note of this, and Tai, unlike this one, does have pink hair, but not as much blue in it. No ponytail, of course, but the horns are the same. So
it does say here that the end of the devil tail is a heart shape.
I mean, yeah and no, not really intentional. More just it's just your generic devil tail.
Yeah.
If people draw it heart shape, go for it. But yeah. So I love Disgaea art style, despite the fact I've never truly played a Disgaea.
It's pretty hardcore. I tried it.
But I don't mind it. It was just I played some of the demo of 5, but then I didn't get far enough. But I was having fun with it. It was just I didn't really play them until later in a time when I was kind of busy.
It can get really grindy, especially with the older ones.
Yeah. But I love the art style. Like I've always loved that art style of like all those games. So I was like, yeah, that kind of style. So Inkray was like, okay, got it. Will do right now. Okay, how about this? I was like, perfect. But yeah, so this was the OG, and then we had the one that's on my Twitter right now with some edits.
Yeah.
Change the shoes, just change the shorts to be a little shorter, the undershorts shorter.
What? I don't think the shoes are that bad when I look at them.
Yeah, no, they're fine, but I was still really confused. Like some artists would draw them and I could tell that they were confused by what kind of shoe it is.
Like, is it a cuff? It's got a heel in it?
Exactly.
It's
yeah,
a very
so
cool
for that
looking
it kind of
shoe,
confused me too. So I'm happy with the sneakers coherent design. But yeah.
It is very cool though. Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. Whose turn is it?
How many cards were there? There's 5. And then I took out. So this
that's
fifth
right.
card
It's your turn because I took away the Warhammer. That's right.
Oh, okay. Oh, but then you also put a card in because it says there's 5 cards now.
I mean,
whatever. Let's see.
Okay.
We took the Warhammer. I'm gonna pass. Well, I already had it flipped, but for the sake of a flip, I'll flip twice.
That's fair. The grain in the hair is nice. Yeah. Oh, hey, Munch. Yes, this is a talk show. Tomboy sexy mix. I dig it. Nice, K Dynasty.
Yeah. That's
Give the model some Crocs.
I've always been considered very tomboyish, so especially in childhood. I was, as far as I'm aware, the only girl in my class that any of the guys liked, even on a friend level, at the very young age. It's probably because I watched like Dragon Ball and did like karate and that
That's
kind
fair.
of stuff.
And honestly, we love you for it.
Yeah, you better. It's the only thing you got.
Speaking of only things I only got are my health and a potion. Oh my Jesus Christ. There are 5 cards in the dungeon. I might just die. Probably gonna die. Let's see if the math adds up here.
Yeah, let's
Alright, first off. Golem, okay. I'm at 6. Alright, I'm at 5 after taking 1. Alright, next.
Like most things,
I'm dead and go back to life using the potion, so I'm at 4.
Oh, the gradient on the hair is nice. Thank you.
I'm at 3. Make it a 2. Give me a 2. No, I'm dead. All right. That makes you the winner.
As soon as I saw you took the hammer, I was like, it's over.
I knew I made a miscalculation there. I was too greedy. Okay, congratulations. You win the first one.
Like, it's just kind of funny that I'm surprised you decided to take the hammer considering we'd already taken 2 weapons out.
Well, because there was a golem, or no, actually, I guess. Wait, why did I take the hammer out? I guess I didn't think there would be.
I think we
any...
talked so long that you forgot what you'd taken out.
I think
I knew what I put in.
I don't.
I
didn't. Oh, that's right. I didn't know. I didn't know there would be a golem in there. I was like, okay, maybe there's not a golem there, so maybe this will be useless. Maybe I'll survive.
Yeah,
I was
took
very
out
wrong.
One of the bones, but
I was extremely wrong. The bard can no longer serenade. What do you mean? I'm
you're
fine,
dead.
guys. It's just a game. Karate. Wait, what? Did you say you were a black belt
Oh yeah,
in karate?
yeah. Well, in non-karate, in Hapkido.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not familiar with it. What is the type of?
It's a Korean form of
I see.
martial arts.
It sounds like you could break my arm.
Oh, easily.
Oh, okay.
100%.
No hesitation. Easily, I could break your arm. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, for the most part, if someone knows how to do it, like, just think, right? Like, putting pressure in two different places. So, like, I mean, for a simple thing, as long as I have a door frame nearby, I could just push your arm against the door frame and then push your arm really hard. And arm would
I've heard you can also just do it yourself. If you just put your hand on someone's elbow and push upward while using their arm as a lever, then yeah,
100%.
Like, it's just knowledge of biology, but
exactly.
I'm a bit of a fragile boy. I can't say I'm like super strong. I never was trained in the martial arts. All I can say is that I run fast. That's about it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you would still beat me because you also. I remember you said you were a sprinter back in high school.
Oh yeah, I did track, but only for just like one semester. I'm like out of shape now, but the knowledge of what I need to do is still there, but I'm not practicing anymore.
You should stop gaslighting Tayo. Yes, you should. I'm back from gaslighting the IRS. Oh yeah, it's tax season.
No. Please keep gaslighting them. I don't want them to look at me.
Twinks.
But
I'm not
martial arts was definitely my main sport. I did it for about 15, 16 years.
No, don't combine my name with the word twink.
Twink swap.
No, it's because Ryo just said brink.
But yeah, martial arts was my main sport. I did a lot of sports in my youth, but martial arts was definitely my main sport. I did it for about 15 to 16 years.
I see.
Yeah, in my first or second degree, I can't remember.
No. She's getting good at? Okay.
My first or second degree.
Would you like to play, by the way, would you like to play another round with the Barbarian again, or would you like to try a different pack?
Yeah, let's try a different one.
All right.
Especially now that we both lost one.
Okay. Oop. You are the guest, so I will let you choose once again.
No, you pick one.
Oh, I pick one? Okay. My favorite actually is the Warrior.
Oh.
Warrior.
I think
everyone has the same amount of health.
Okay. The Warrior was the one that they used in the tutorial video I saw.
I like this one because it has probably the best coverage of the basics.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, why don't we give it a shot, shall we?
I mean, if it was like a fight, like I said, I'm pretty out of shape now. But if it came down to like, do I know how to beat you? Yeah, probably.
Self-defense.
Like I used to teach classes. Yeah, and I used to give like private lessons to adults and kids. Yeah, I had this one guy that really, I think he definitely had some type of learning disability. He's an older guy, he was big. He looked like he fucking belonged in Street Fighter or some shit. Like, no joke.
Oh my god.
Swedish, like, he looked like the Bond villain. I'm not gonna lie, but like, I can tell he definitely had some type of like learning disability to a degree. I don't know. I think I've always worked well with people like that, so I think he just liked my style of like teaching better. It was
okay.
It was like he was so tall, but he used to hire me for private, so I used to rent the dojo, get a small dojo fee. Mind you, I was 14 at the time, and I was making $90 per session.
Oh my god. Holy! Alright, I would not mess with you. In like business or martial arts. Oh no, Tayo's audio problems? Oh no. Oh, are you sure? Is in the Pringles can. Very far away? Oh! I know what it was. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Okay.
Me. She's gaslighting.
No, it's because It's because I accidentally lowered the wrong volume setting. That's where.
Oh, I see.
Okay, you should be good now. Okay, you should be. Yeah, you should be good now. How's that? Is she nice and audible now? Is she too loud? The meme of Kirby falling down the cliff. But you said you made $45 an hour kicking.
No.
Wait,
It was
$90
45
an hour
minutes.
for 45 minutes.
I made 70 in pocket. 90 was the total cost because I'd give 20 to the dojo.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
doing a
It used to
private
be he was
lesson.
giving me 70, and then the dojo's like, "Oh yeah, do you mind just passing 20?" Which I was totally fine with. Like the
At the-
dojo
at
and
the
the
age of
people there
14?
were like, I guess I was technically 13, but
Okay.
they're like my family. And then when he was like, "Oh, they want a dojo fee? Oh, okay, I'll just give you 90 a week, so that way you get your 70."
You were literally the protagonist of a
But I was
young adult fiction
also
novel.
walking two kids who lived nearby to school, so I would also get like $30 a week from that, and it was like a 6-minute walk for me.
Oh my god, yeah, you are an entrepreneur.
And they were so nice, and they'd buy me presents and stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
And I had summer jobs and all that stuff. Oh yeah, I was like a rich middle schooler.
All right, let's start the next round, shall we?
Yes. Okay, wait, let's look at some. So base, you have 11 health, defeat monsters,
Yeah.
even, and then does everyone start with a torch?
No.
I
Each
see,
set's
I see.
different. This is one of
I
the
see.
basic sets. The rogue and the
Okay.
mage have some interesting equipment.
I see. So spear instead of hammer. Oh, I see. Okay, so another one monster specific. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right,
So
go for it.
let's see here. I'll go for it first because I lost, but all right, let me see what's in the cards. Okay, I'll put this in the
The
dungeon.
wrecker brush shit.
I didn't. I don't think I ever clarified on the other question. But what made you want to be a devil?
Nothing in specific, really. It was more just like, because again, Ty the original OC, or Ty the original OC. I was working with an artist that I really liked who made like, kind of like what Abiel used to do, like make designs and then sell the designs. There was a design I saw that I really liked. So I contacted her and was like, "Hey, if I purchase this design, if I like give you extra money, would it be possible to make like some adjustments to it to kind of make it more of what I would envision?" And it was already like a devil, so I was like, I didn't care about that aspect at all. So I was just like, "Yeah, let's make adjustments." I don't know, I just love this character. I was like, "That's me. I want her. It's mine. Here's money."
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, nothing in specific. Like for those who don't know, my original, when I wasn't 100% behind whether I'd be this form for being a VTuber, I considered, I was like, well, I could be a dog VTuber. I really love dogs, so I also considered being like a husky.
The possibilities, huh? Well, like, what would you
Yeah.
have not? What would you have been if not this? It's always.
Yeah. I would like to have like a dog type form or something
That would be kind of fun, yeah.
sometime in the future.
You did say you were more of a dog person than a cat person.
100%. I mean, cats are cute, but I personally would never go out of my way to have a cat as a pet. If one showed up and somehow circumstance came to be of like, oh, this cat's gonna die, you're gonna adopt it, 100%. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think I feel the same.
But,
I've only ever owned
yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, I've never had one, but I'm very much so a dog person. I love dogs.
Okay. It is your turn, by the way.
Oh, right. Oh my god. I saw the card in there. I was just like, yeah, okay.
I love how we passed
Alright,
the
let me
time. Okay, so
Let's
I did
see.
have this. The third question is like, how did you find your artists in rigor? But you already kind of answered that. Well, actually, no, you didn't
Yeah.
answer the other part, which was because you have multiple models. Most of them are made by ink, but
Yeah.
not the
So
most
for
recent one.
this model specifically, the one you guys are looking at, is made by an artist called Milo_JPEG. They're not like mega big artist wise, but it's definitely over, I think, 11K. Nothing to do with size. It was more just that I wasn't sure what style I wanted for a VTuber, like art style wise. There's a lot of I guess going back to the tomboy thing, there's a lot of art styles I look at and I'm like, that's really girly. So there's a lot of artists, right? Okay, I put it in the dungeon. A lot of styles I look at and it's like,
I definitely
not for
relate
me.
because there's not that many artists who are comfortable drawing guys, especially in the VTuber circles.
Yeah. So I found one artist who, if any of you do watch Hollow Live stuff, if you saw the Hollow, was it Fams, I think? Is that their one? One with Fubuki, or so was it just the gamers? I think it was Fams though, because I'm pretty sure it was Fams, their Halloween song that they released like last year. That artist, Shirama, I found them randomly and I think I was going through Iron Vertex, some of their samples, and there was this one bunny model, and I was like, I love this art. So I went to their thing, and I contacted them. They are Japanese artists, but they never got back to me. I'm guessing because this was around my birthday that they were probably working on the stuff for HoloLive. That or just maybe they could just tell I was foreigner, maybe just didn't want to interact. Which whatever thing was fine. So they didn't get back to me, which is fine. But I was going through Iron Vertex's Live 2D Guild Discord, and I found Milo, and I really liked their style. To skip a lot of stuff, there are some trials and tribulations with working with Milo, who I found out was, at the time of me hiring them, 17. I think the price, and I think I got the worth of price, because if you look at the faceless model, it moves really well. I don't love the rest of the model, but that's okay. Mostly just because, like, I also didn't fully know at the time what I wanted. But there are some trials and tribulations with this model. But Milo's art is really good. It's really nice. I really love it. They're now off doing very successful YouTube things. I think they're huge. Most of their videos have over like 100,000 views. Yeah, they're doing a great job. Yeah,
so
doing like video.
So you lucked out with the artist you found. So you heard it here first.
She doesn't really offer up big commissions anymore because she's now focusing on videos, and I'm totally okay with that. Now that for 2.0, I'm hiring our mutual friend Emil Tanuki. He's a really great artist, and I've had many models from Inquiry, Live 2D, and 3D, and then my other 3D model. Yes, guys, I have a lot of stuff. I don't feel to talk about it. I have so many things.
So many things. It is your turn, by the way. I just took my turn, put it in the dungeon.
Gotcha. But so Milo's art's great, but it kind of works out now that they're not doing big commission stuff, because I can tell they have commission timing problems.
It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad that kind of works out, because if I'd ever want more work done, I don't think it would ever truly be possible.
I agree, though, Binks. You got to spend money to make money, as they say.
Yeah. I'm a little miffed I commissioned an underbody for this model, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. But like
ADHD spending went to VTubing.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Well, it's more just I know I wanted something that if I'm investing that much in, I want it to be worth it, you know? I also think it helps that the sample model for Milo's new, like, more detailed style was very tomboy, and I was like,
oh. There's so many good places to find artists, though. Discords, like you said, or just Twitter and Twitch. You never know. Yeah, like there are a lot of, I'm putting it in the dungeon. There are a lot of artists now that I'm much more in the space, more time has passed, where I'd be like, yeah, I would have been super happy if any of these people made a model for me. There you go. In the dungeon it goes. Your turn. I definitely kind of rushed into Milo, which is fine. I think the end result, and for my rigger, I use Bogey. Inquiry stuff is rigged by Inquiry, but my other models are rigged by Bogey, who's Emil's rigger, and Emil recommended them to me, and I was like, yeah, okay. And I love working with Bogey, so. It helps the VTubing community. It does, and it's expensive, but VTubing is such a cool thing. It really is. I mean, there's definitely like plenty of like other more cost-effective ways of going about it, but of course, you want more high-end stuff, and if you got the real big balls, then you just reach out to your favorite artist, like, oh, you worked on something in this movie? Can you do something for me? Yeah, well, that was kind of me with Shirama, because they're definitely a bigger Twitter account. I think they're at the time was probably over 30 or 40K. Yeah, right. I think it was more just that maybe they were either very busy with the HoloLive thing, because that's literally like what came out the next month. Because I was like, all right, I'll wait for 1 month just in case they're busy before I start reaching out to other people, because I don't want to be that person who's like reaching out and then be like, oh, they actually got back to me. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. I just didn't want to put anyone in that position. Yeah, exactly. But like, once it was a month passed and I didn't get anything back, I was like, okay, now I can start looking. Because I have no problem with that, especially now that I'm friends with people who are fluent in Japanese. I'd have no problem just being, hey, do you mind helping me write this whole thing? Oh, wow, okay, yeah, and sending. Wow. Yeah. So now I wouldn't have any problem. There was someone I genuinely wanted to reach out to. I just would. I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, sure, why not? You have nothing to lose, Goodbye, Karina. Thank you for dropping by. But go ahead. I'm gonna. Pass or go? Okay, let's see. Boop. None of us have removed anything from the pool or from the equipment pool. So what's it gonna be? What? There are 7 cards. Oh, I didn't even realize it put the card in front of me. Oh, I didn't even realize that whenever I grab a card, it puts it in front of me. Oh my god. Yeah. I've been reaching over all the way to the side this whole time. Oh my god. Part of why it takes me so long. Oh, that's what's going on. All the way over there. It's good. It's fine. I'm gonna not put this one in the dungeon, and I'm going to take. What's gonna be? What do I want to take? I'll take The hell?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like for either one of us, it's either one of us a chance.
Okay.
Hmm.
I should mention at this point, I've forgotten what I put in there.
I haven't. I haven't.
Oh, man.
Let's see. In between the plate armor and the Holy Grail, I'll let chat pick. Which one do you want? The Holy Grail or the plate armor? Did I say
Well, you
chat
heard
armor?
her, chat.
The plate armor. Which one do you guys want?
Would you take away a holy grail or a piece of armor? This one's
Bye,
for you.
Karina.
I forget. I think there was another thing, but yeah, that's cool. How did you find your artisan rigger?
Yeah, working with Emil's fun because I really love. I have a monster model, and Emil made that for me as a gift. So Emil's models are incredible.
Yeah.
So I figured working with someone who's like a friend, there are always going to be bad sides to that. I would say that are probably in their own way just as high as the benefits of it, because you can talk so casually to them about it. But I'm willing to take that risk, you know.
Oh,
because I know that even whatever the base model is, it'll be so high quality, and I'll love it so much that it's kind of like.
Oh no, new boss is gone.
No, Blazer.
No.
Grail. They want the Grail. All
want
right,
the
first person
Garland
Grail.
said
We're taking the Grail.
Bing Salsa said Grail, so the Grail is gone
Boop. Grail's gone.
now. Okay. I'm feeling kind of ballsy. I'm gonna go ahead and take my turn.
Okay.
Oh, would you look at that? All right, in the dungeon it goes.
I love a good even numbered card.
All right, so what's it gonna be, Tayo? Will you pass or will you go? No, Binks, we took away the Grail. No Grail.
Let me see.
In the meantime, let me load up the next question I have for you. Oh, this one. So, my question here is, frankly, you're very good at voices and impressions. Do you have a favorite voice that you like to pull out?
No, because I never considered myself good at either of those things.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's not a. I mean, I guess I like do random voices, but I've never tried impressions at all.
Oh, I see.
So no. The answer is no, actually.
Ah, okay. So you don't have a favorite one. But do you have a go-to if you're just like, oh, like someone asks you, can you do some voice acting?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of because I never really thought about those kind of things.
Do a pretty impression.
Trini? That's the little
hey, dude.
The penguin guy from
the
Sky,
little penguin
right?
guys.
Oh, do they have a voice?
They do actually have a voice.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. I don't really know, because like I never really tried to do impressions. It's never ever a thing I actually even tried.
Good. I used to do really bad impressions too, until I started actually understanding how impressions are done. Doing vocal impressions is definitely easier than doing actual acting impressions, though. That's harder.
Yeah, I suppose so. Do they have
a voice? That hurt me.
Like I told you, I haven't really played a Disgaea game. I played a demo of one of them, but it was a long time ago, so I don't really remember.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have a voice, but yeah, the answer is kind of like no, I guess. If I could make myself sneeze, I could probably imitate Pikachu, because I apparently have a Pikachu sneeze. But...
Oh, really? I mean, I'm not going to ask you to tickle your nose right now. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, not always, though. Sometimes, I guess if like I try to make it go a little higher, like that thing you do sometimes to make your sneezes sound a little more graceful.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like in high school, I'd sometimes just go like, right?
Oh,
or something like that.
It already sounds like a Pikachu, just like that.
Yeah,
much.
yeah. So people, as a joke, if they saw I was gonna sneeze, because I was known as the Pikachu girl, because I really like Pikachu, they'd go Pika. I go.
That's so
so
cute.
annoying.
Oh my god. I sneeze like a dad.
dad.
Hurts
my
my
dad
chest.
does that.
Oh my god.
No, even my sneezes are pretty like normal-ish. That's just like a forced thing. But
I
like, even my sneezes are pretty normal.
I actually go at you when I sneeze.
Mine are like mid-range. I had some friends who used to be able to sneeze and I could hear them from like the floor up at school. I'd be like, what the fuck?
What was that?
Christina, are sneezing?
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
I know you have like a good, what's it called? Oh, Joe laugh. Like rich girl laugh.
Or, that?
Yeah, like that.
I guess.
I guess.
Like,
But-
can I do Pikachu? Wait, let me drink some water. Let me try. This is
You
so
actually
high
gonna
up.
go
My
for
voice
it?
can't really go that high up. Yeah, I'll try one
New
on.
boss is a 7 out of 10.
What do I have to lose?
It's like I'm waiting.
We got you.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's the that high part in the middle that sometimes my voice cracks.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what it sounds like for the most part, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
wait, Tiny, move over. I'm Pikachu now.
Oh my god. I'm waiting for the day someone asks me to do a Christopher
Watch out, Pika. Watch out. You know that one sound she makes? It's like that thing. I can't quite do it, but it's like in the back
really,
of your
really
throat.
high one?
Yeah. It's like right in the back of your throat. You're just like that. I'm like, I wish I could. She's so powerful.
Yeah, it's so hard to do.
Pikachu, it's a 10. Pika.
Pikachu.
Lost you.
Although, I think, yeah, I guess I'm just waiting for the day someone asks me to do a Christopher Walken impression.
Buffachu. It's like that one statue that someone made of like whatever that 3D file someone made of the buff Pokemon.
Yeah, I feel like you never really know what impressions you can do until you actually try them, right? Like I never thought I could do half the voices that like Eric Stewart does, but after just doing it myself, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I suppose so. I haven't ever really tried, so I don't really know.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Were you gonna pass or play, by the way?
Oh, was it my turn? Did you put something in the dungeon?
Yeah. So
I'm gonna. Oh right, because I wanted to ask this question to myself of. Do I want to keep assuming that I could just force you to lose, or do I want to go in and win for myself? You know?
Right. I mean, do you think you're gonna die?
Honestly, next round would definitely decide things. That's the only hint I'll give.
Balls in your court.
Yeah.
You shall return. Okay, Binks.
Let's see. You know what? Go for it. I want to win. Go for it.
All right. Let's see if I survive. The Vorpal Blade, I will call out the demon. So let's take a look, shall we? First card is the demon. Gee, it's almost like I knew. All right, so that dodges the bullet. Next up, we have... Oh, it's a little goblin. 1. So,
okay.
dies to the torch. Dies to the torch. Next,
very nice.
The dragon dies to the dragon spear.
Very nice.
Next, dies to the torch. I take 5.
Boop.
So, yep. Next. Oh, what the? There we go. Dies to the torch. Dies to the torch. All right, and I take 4. I survive, so this victory point belongs to me.
Dang. I thought maybe you'd call out the, I couldn't remember if I put in the vampire looking dude or if I put in the demon.
Oop. Close. Not this time, though. Oh, I might just win in the next round.
Maybe.
Oh, hold on. Gotta flip those. Oh.
Can we just make it shuffle? Will that automatically flip them?
Maybe. Hold on.
Let's find out. I don't know how to just make it shuffle. Never mind.
Oh, that's the R button, but I think we gotta...
R.
There we go.
Oh.
Okay, hopefully that fixes itself. If not, then we might have a bit of a problem. That's okay. I forgot one.
Oh, oops. Oh, wait, we also forgot.
Okay. All right, this time for sure.
For sure
Nerf
this
the
time.
torch. This game's easier to make the other lose than winning. I don't know about that new boss, so you just gotta play it right.
Well, I mean, kind of is, right? Because if you know what's in there, it's easier to try and make them lose.
Yes.
Right?
And that's why I say this is the best game of chicken I've ever played.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
All right, let's move on to our next question, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is... Well... Okay, we'll get to this question later. I think this one was submitted by somebody, and I wrote it down so I didn't forget. So instead, we'll just jump to this next one. So one of the last main questions. Or one of them, yeah. Here we go. What new things do you want to try doing in the future as a VTuber?
Oh, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I stream from a laptop, a buffed gaming laptop, but it's still a laptop, right? So it has pretty intense, limited capability, right? Like, again, I could stream really well from it, but there's definitely like I hit a wall very quickly when I try to do more. Like, because you can usually push a PC, but like the laptop, as soon as I start to try to do something a little bit past what it can do, it's like nada.
It's impossible. Just play right. Sorry.
So
Well, yeah, you have a potato laptop right now.
no, it's a souped up laptop,
my
but it's a
bad.
laptop. No,
Okay.
this baby was like, if it wasn't on sale, it was like a $2,300 laptop.
Oh my God.
Albeit that's because I added a $400 OLED screen, but
Oh, okay.
no, it's souped up. Like it
This
has
thing was
like,
built to last. You could use this as a second monitor
yeah,
if you
yeah,
wanted
it's
to.
a Dell it's a Dell G7. So no, it's really great. Like it's great. It's more just the factor that like streaming and VTube programs and VTube itself requires so much RAM. I think if I wasn't if I wasn't doing VTube related activities at the same time, like honestly, this would be fine for all my normal streaming stuff. Like if I was just running like a webcam, like that I'd be fine, right? For the most part.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that I have to run VTube Studio, I have to run Tits, I have to run like
That's a lot.
VTS like Reacts,
Yeah.
right? So that's also constantly using internet. So even though I'm using music, but my internet has to be on for that, or the internet browser, I should say.
Yeah.
So because it's not like that's just a browser source; it's like a browser source, but you also have to. It's not a browser source; you have to have the tab open.
Yeah, I feel like my PC is constantly chugging after I end my OBS stream.
Yeah, no, my PC is usually okay. But again, it's just a laptop. So if I wanted to incorporate other stuff like a TTS type program, that's probably too much. Or if I would want to, I don't know, make stream a little bit more crazy because I don't know if it's the fact that I stream on Wi-Fi or if it's my OBS
You stream
can't
on
handle.
Wi-Fi?
Oh yeah, I have from the start.
Not even.
I play.
Not even
My
Ethernet?
laptop is on Wi-Fi.
I was gonna say, couldn't you just get an Ethernet cable?
Well, I don't know if it would work quite the same anyway, because I have the main routers in the main like area of my house. So I have one of those we have like the receiver and extender things in the other rooms.
Yeah.
So I can plug a not USB, an Ethernet into that, but I don't know if that's even technically the same thing, because that other thing is also receiving, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think that would even matter, right? If it was just plugged into the extender thing I have in my room.
Yeah.
Because that extender thing is also receiving via Wi-Fi.
That is
So.
okay. By the way, you go ahead and start your turn. By the way, because
but yeah, so what I would like to add is kind of more capable bots. I'd like to make OBS a little bit more souped up. Like I'd like to have I'd say beefier things I do in OBS. I'm gonna put it in. There we go. I just like to be able to do things a little bit more beefy because again, can't tell if it's fully because of me being on Wi-Fi or if it's OBS not being able to process it fast enough. But some of my longer video type redeems get totally lagged or just don't fully play. And I've definitely noticed it because I put one in that was kind of long and it just didn't work from the get-go. So I was like, I can't tell if this because my OBS just can't handle receiving in all that information or if it's Wi-Fi. But I imagine Wi-Fi is probably okay. I'm honestly thinking it's probably just because it can't handle receiving in, like CPU wise. Yeah. So I would like to do more things like that because there are just a few stream effects and that type of thing I would like to do, but I just know that it would probably push my CPU. Because there are certain games I still can't play with my VTuber model.
I see.
So it's more of just I need that CPU.
Yeah,
and,
you need a better
boost.
processor, graphics card, all the shebangs. It is your turn, by the way.
Yeah, because like the capabilities of the oh god, I nearly dropped the card.
Oh, it's okay. I'll come back. There it is.
Oh. I'm just trying to put it in my hand.
But yeah, so
where the heck you go?
So you want to try some cool things to add to stream?
Yeah, nothing crazy like some of like the IRL streamers can do because it's like also involving their own room setup.
That's true.
But I would like to be able to do that sort of thing. I know that I realistically, until I move, won't be able to do more environment related stuff like hand cam or that because my desk is super small. But for now, at least what I can do is I would like to just be able to improve quality of stream, even if it's more just on a smoothness scale. Oh, wait, let me see what it is. I'll take it out of the dungeon. And with it, I'm gonna take... I'll take torch.
Okay. No more torch.
I feel like torch makes it like harder, you know?
You mean easier if you had it?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, taking the torch, I mean.
Yeah. All right, let me see what's here. Okay. I'll put it in.
Okay.
We are in a bit of an interesting spot.
Yeah.
Oh, but actually, this is not really a main question, but speaking of like new things, I wonder if you have like an estimation of when Taio 2.0 is going to be out.
Honestly, it depends on Emil.
That's true. I'm thinking probably next year.
The thing is, Emil works relatively fast in the sense of that, like, there's stuff already prepped because Emil works long hours. I knew when Emil quoted me that they'll probably try and have it done by February. I knew that wouldn't be correct.
Oh, okay.
But I think is that once Emil fully starts to actually work on the model.
That's true. He does work really fast.
Yeah, because Emil wanted to do work this week, but like we saw when we raided, Emil wasn't feeling well because they messaged me a few days ago. To be like, oh, I might have to cancel our meeting, and I was like, why? They're like, oh, well, I'm not feeling well, but I also want to have work done. I was like, oh, because I thought we were just gonna be talking just about the few little like things I wanted to recommend. I didn't realize that Emil wanted to have work done because there's already some work done for the model. Like the sketches are there, so the line for the base body's there already. And like the main outfit doesn't need to be designed because I already have a main outfit. Yeah. So it's more of just the actually creating and drawing. But since Emil streams, Emil can stream that kind of stuff.
I see.
Yeah.
Emil,
so like
you want Emil to do the art and the rigging, right?
No, just the art.
Just the art.
The rigging. Yeah, Emil doesn't rig.
Oh, I see. My bad.
Yeah. So like the rigging, for the most part, I think as soon as the model's done, I think Bogey would probably be willing to accept me right away for whatever their next month's like waiting is. Okay. I'm thinking because like they passed on me for the first month when I first started with them, but now that I'm like a regular for Bogey, they might accept, especially since it's an Emil model.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and the Bogey rigs really quickly, so I'm hoping sometime in the summer because that's true.
We are only in, well, actually, it's about to be April, right? So for some of
like
you, it's already
Emil
April.
fully starts working on it. It's kind of like I don't really mind whenever. I don't mind whenever, because I would like to have some stuff made.
Yeah.
But nothing crazy because like I already have overlays. I already have stuff. I might have one more overlay made, but we'll see. But nothing crazy, But since I do have some other stuff in the works, like I have my pixel model. And I would like to see if maybe I can get a Chibi model made because the person was hiring ended up not making things because like they were a little stressed with uni. So I was like, yeah, no worries.
Is it my turn or your turn, by the way?
I have a card in my hand. My bad.
Okay.
If you couldn't tell, I am sometimes great at multitasking. Not always.
That's okay.
I'm taking from the dungeon.
All right.
Boop. And I'm taking.
It's cool that you get to your meeting with Emil to talk about stuff. For me, I only got to DM. For the most part, because our time zones were widely.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it works out that Emil and I are in the same time zone. But even with Milo, I kind of got to talk about it. It's more just that I should mention this model, the one I'm using right now, took about 8.5 months to complete. Even though it was originally quoted about 2 or 3.
Yeah. Hold that thought, by the way. Hold that thought.
Oh.
Banana, thank you for the rating with a party of 6. Welcome in Raiders. My name is Bronze Swall, modern day bard at your service, your one-stop shop for poetry, performance, and pleasantries. When I'm not playing fighting games, you can usually find me reading, writing, and sometimes I might even sing you a song. But hey, welcome in. I did that one extra fast today. Oh, okay.
Hi, Raiders. Hello.
Welcome to my new segment show called Bard and Banter, where I have a guest over and I do a small interview while also playing a board game. Today we're playing Welcome to the Dungeon, which is like a game of chicken. But hey, welcome in. You don't really have if you're just coming in, I understand you probably won't understand anything that's going on. But for the most part, treat it like a podcast and it'll just work out. Kyofiro, hi, hello. By the way, what's the crazy thing? We're 10 away from 1,000 followers.
Wow!
I know,
you're
right?
Oh heck yeah!
I know.
Heck yeah! Let's fucking go!
It's all good. A breath of fresh air. That's what I like to call it.
Flippin' go.
Let's go. Isn't it great?
But what was this?
You were talking about how Emil and you were in the same time zone.
Yeah. So like Milo and I, for this model, the one I'm using, like we would talk, but basically like I knew that they were busy, they would work on stuff, and I would basically have to reach out every month, be like, "Hi, any updates?" Or we just checking in again, and then I could tell that's when they would start working on it. So like we were able to communicate, but there'd be such long periods of time, then they would just start working and getting a lot of progress done, and then it'd be like, okay, well I need these changes. My long story short, so kind of like business communication, right? Milo's not good at it, but I also, if I'd known how young they were, I would have thought about the process differently.
Oh, really?
Like when I first hired them, at least, because like I found out they were young very quickly.
Oh, okay.
Because like someone scammed a model from them, and they can't file on PayPal from them because they were like, well, I'm 17, so we can't do this. And I was like, I just sent $2,000+ to a minor.
Wait, what the? Well, that's nuts. Okay, yeah. So
I guess it was like 1,800 more. I guess.
Okay,
right
but
I sent
that's a large amount of money. That's not. Like.
Yeah, I would have felt very differently about sending base total of like around at least 1,500 at the start to a minor. But like
that's a lot.
Being able to just work with Emil is easier because like Emil and I are on like on the friend level to the point where I could just call them if I wanted.
True. You could just find them again, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a tough thing, reaching out to an artist you don't know. Like you're making a big risk.
Like I didn't mind that, like, because again, especially if I paid for something, I have no issue just reaching out to talk and discuss things. It was more just that it's like Milo and I aren't friends, so there's really, and Milo doesn't have that business sense, so there's really no reason for them to reach out unless they did something as an update, or I would reach out and be like, hi, so it's been another month, I'm just reaching out again.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
yeah.
Did you take your turn just now, or?
Did I? I took the armor.
Oh, okay. That's what happened.
I figure, why not? We don't usually take health items.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'll go ahead and draw a card. I'm feeling ballsy again. All right, I'll put this one in the dungeon. Your turn.
Okay.
One of us is going to die going in there.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I'll put this in the dungeon as well.
This is getting kind of dangerous. Do I want to pass it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like you could still live though.
I could.
I'll take a bet. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take away the dragon spear.
So it's good to know that the dragon's in there.
All right. What's it gonna be?
Or is it?
So risky.
Yeah, it is. Well, I guess I could just pass right now, huh?
You could. I might die. Or you could be giving away the game to me. I could live and win immediately.
Well, I guess it kind of depends on what you put in there, because I know what I put in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find out.
I might have forgotten at some point. I'm not gonna lie.
I pass.
You're gonna pass. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Am I gonna die? All right. Card number 1. Oh, I forgot to say the Vorpal Blade. Vorpal Sword. I choose the Golem.
You bastard. Wait, are you allowed to do that?
I mean, technically, no, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It comes at the risk of, if there's something bigger in there, then we might be screwed. Next. All right, 4 is dead to the Holy Grail, because it's an even number. All right, next. Dead to the Holy Grail. Nice. I take 1, so I'm at 5 now. All right, I take 3, so I'm at 2. Dead to the Grail.
Holy Grail.
There's one more card in here. No! I was so close.
I remember exactly what the other one was. When you said Golem, I was like, that was what I was betting would kill you.
Oh my god. Well, I think I put that one in because I thought the torch was still in there.
Yeah, you might have, because I know I put the 2 in for sure.
Ah, shoot.
I was hoping the Golem and all the little guys would kill you.
Oh my god. I mean, you weren't wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I took it out. I took out another Golem. Okay. I was like, was there another? Okay, my forgetfulness loses me around. That's all right.
It's okay. I mean, if we weren't like chatting so much in between, it'd be a different situation.
I mean, I don't know about that. That's part of the fun. That's part of the fun.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay. It's like really putting my mental strain to the test here.
Ooh. Get in there.
Actually, let's see. I do have another question for you here.
Yeah, go for it.
This is question number 5. What's one thing you feel like more people should know more or know about you more?
More about me?
Or what's one thing that you think more people should know about?
Wait. About me
yes,
or
about
just
you?
about
What's
me?
the one thing about yourself that you think more people should know about?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty open on stream.
Or like kind of like a thing where like, everyone always asks this question, or I wish more people knew about this. Like I do like about me, right?
You know, about me, I don't really have anything, but I think in turn a different thing. So instead of it being about me, I'll make it just a thing in general.
Okay.
Because like again, I'm pretty open on stream, so there's never really a time where I'm like, I don't think they get it. You know? I would say in general. I mean, something that I think.
Yeah,
no. Say what you're saying.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, kind of like, I was just gonna give an example. Like, I wish more people knew that I'm a writer or something. And actually, that's an example. No, most people know. A lot of people don't know. I also know how to juggle. That's for example.
I wouldn't say there's particularly anything like that about myself. Mm-hmm. Like, mostly just because I feel like I talk about a lot of my interests or things I do pretty often, or there are even times there are things I forget that like is something I've done in the past until I'm reminded suddenly about something on stream. So as far as myself, nothing too much in particular, but like instead of it being about me,
we could also say
something in general
that
I think is good advice for people to like turn it around to something that can maybe benefit other people.
Yeah,
is like there's a lot of ways to succeed in life. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by this, and or more like the point I'm going to go for, is that the ways you can succeed, or not even in life, there are many ways to succeed at doing different things or having different interactions with people. And this is something I kind of know well or am able to do well as a skill, because I'm very extroverted, but also because like my dad's a salesman. I've always done like sales related stuff, even as a kid, like running a lemonade stand and that kind of stuff. I feel like people don't realize how important speech skill is.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, so like the thing is you can so heavily sway the way interactions go. And one of the things I always like to say is that learning to be manipulative is a really important skill.
That's a funny way of putting it, yeah.
but to go further into it is that manipulation is negative only if it's seen that way, if you view it that way, right? Because telling a white lie to your best friend for their sake is manipulation, right? But it's for good. So manipulation's good or bad depending on what you do it for, right?
Yeah, the greater of two evils.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it doesn't have to be negative. Let's make it not even a lie, right? Yeah. Let's say I want to receive a compliment, right? I'll say something like, oh, I don't think I'm so good at this. And your response, because I know, exactly, right? So like the term like fishing for compliments or something like that, right?
Exactly.
It's manipulation, right? But it's not negative unless you start to make it negative, right?
A lot of people know it.
Manipulation.
A lot of people will know about it. It's just that not everyone is good at it, and not a lot of people are sometimes aware that they're doing it. And other people are aware but aren't as outright about it as you are right now.
Yeah. But I use the term manipulation because I think it's easily understood.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly,
it's like you could also use the word coercion, or
coercion, forcing somebody into something.
Yeah. Or like, oh wait, I had the word and it's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Oh, hey, there it goes.
It's totally gone. I literally hit delete and then empty trash can. It's gone.
Yeah, nope. There it goes.
But or persuasion. There we go.
Persuasion.
Right. So these all fall
okay,
under
I agree with that
the
one. The
same
art of persuasion.
term. Yeah, persuasion, manipulation, coercion they all fall under the same art, right?
So
the thing is that but that mindset also is sort of when you start to think to yourself, well, if I start to do this action, it will start to roll this into motion and I can start to do other things, right? So it's not even so much as like being able to get a specific response from a specific interaction. You can apply it to a lot of other things, right? If you start to do this, other things start to move into motion. So if there are things you want to do, if there's a certain thing you want to achieve, if you learn how to perceive that situation from a more outside type view, and then think to yourself, what things do I have to do to start to achieve them? A lot of them come from that same art of coercion, persuasion, manipulation, right? Yeah. Because they're not bad unless you make them bad, right? Things that are for your own benefit, for the most part, are usually really good, right? So
you gotta help yourself sometimes.
Let's use Bronsois for an example.
Oh,
right?
Really?
Bronsois, as a VTuber, has very high viewership considering his size. Right? He'd be kind of what you'd consider, as far as a VTuber, is a fast starter, right? So let's say I was a smaller channel, right?
Yes.
And I guess actually, you know what? I can make this more about myself first, I guess. So, for example, I noticed when I started to play Strive that I had a high viewership, higher than my usual viewership. And I would get more follows on average per fighting game stream, Strive in specific, since that was really what I played, than other streams, right?
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing because I really enjoyed playing Strive, even though I'm not great at it, but I enjoyed playing it. So I knew if I started that action of starting to play more Strive to get the fighting game community in my chat, I also knew that they would start to stay if they actually liked me in general, right? So that works, and I've made a lot of good connections from it. Now let's go to Bronsois, right? So cool, okay, so that's how that works in my favor. And that you could think of that as like, oh, well, you're just chasing numbers. No, well, I really enjoyed it, right? But let's take Bronsois, for example, right? So Bronsois, we're friends. Let's just say I was a smaller channel, yada, yada. I could look at it as like, well, I want to stream with Bronsois because he has high viewership and I want that to start to ebb towards me as well, right? There are different ways of looking at it.
Yeah, it's a give and take. We benefit both ways from this. Like,
yeah.
You get to leech off of me and I get to enjoy your company.
Let me finish where I look bad. What I mean is, right, is there's ways of looking at that. That is a natural outcome of just streaming, or I guess interacting in a live sense in the capacity where his viewers can see you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That goes in both directions of that's a direct result anyways, right? But the thing is that like, if you start to interact with this person more, so you can actually become friends, right? Like I'm not trying to use us as an example. I'm just using it since it's, I think, easy to understand since they know us, right? So like the thing is, and this is kind of where a lot of VTubers are like, well, people just want to be my friends for this. And that's true, right? So
sometimes
that's what I'm saying is that manipulation or that kind of thing is bad or good. It really does intend, like, or depend, not intend.
Yeah,
depend
intentions, right?
On intention, and it can change in the future, right? But the thing is like, if your intention is good and you want to be this person's friend, think of, instead of what the outcome will be, think of that as not your end point, right? That's okay. That's an outcome because you don't fully know what that other person wants to do, right? Like I could, let's just say, want to become friends with Bronsois because I want your viewers. Give me your viewers, right?
That could be symbiotic.
So, I better see you in my stream tomorrow, guys.
Oh, help me! I'm being coerced.
Right? But the thing is also, because let's think of it this way: it's hard to not have some selfish thoughts to yourself, right? Because like it's the nature of streaming in general. It's literally a game of numbers.
The duality of the mind. How do you be wholesome while also playing the game?
Yeah, it is literally a game of numbers. So you'll never not have selfish thoughts, right? It's more of you think, well, what am I going to do with this? Okay, I know that's there, right? But like, how can I make this something that actually betters my life? Well, I want to be friends with this person.
Yeah, exactly. Right? It's like, how do you balance those?
Yeah, exactly. Things? So the reason why I always say that, like, I think people need to practice that skill, because there are a lot of people who, even though they're streamers, and that's not a bad thing, right, are not on the more extroverted side, or they're not on the they're on the introverted side, but also on the nervous side.
Exactly.
So it's like, the thing is that you can still be that and succeed and make connection, but if you know how to manipulate a situation or to set up a situation for yourself. The thing is you just have to look at it from an outside perspective of being like, well, I want to achieve this. So what am I going to do to achieve those kind of things?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Definitely helps your confidence a lot, though, when you learn how to play that game.
Yeah. Because like, that's my thing is like my other saying that I like to say is that like, I like to compliment people a lot, especially in real life. Like I am that person that I will yell across the street, your hair fucking rocks. Right.
Hell
like
yeah.
I have no problem with that. But my thought on that is always because like, I like it to the point that like, you know, I'm walking by and my brain's like, oh, that's cool. I want them to know because when people tell me, like a lot of people usually tell me they really like my hair.
I feel the same,
like, I feel good when people tell me that. Like, I don't benefit if I don't tell them, but they could benefit, right?
Yeah,
so like a compliment left unsaid benefits you none, but can mean the world to someone else, right?
Sometimes giving compliment means that the other person likes you more.
Yeah. So it's kind of that same mindset of it's like, you have to know, but that also goes into manipulation, right? Because like, I want them to feel a bit better about themselves. So I'll sometimes give compliments to people, not necessarily because I'm feeling like truly, but it's more of the like, hey, you know, your hair looks nice today.
Yeah, give and take, good
does
and
it
bad.
look like it does the same every day? Yes. But do I want them to feel a little bit better? Yes. So I say
putting more good
that
out
in
in
its
the
own
world.
way is manipulation because you intentionally trying to make them feel a certain way, which is better, right? But once I started to learn about those things a long time ago,
sorry, it's on
nice honkers, man.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so when I started, I guess I kind of think of the world like that sometimes. Is more of the like.
I think that's a smart way to go about it.
Yeah, my dad's always thought like, what can this person do for you?
Exactly.
He's very business oriented because I do come from, I guess like relations and family that are related to companies of wealth, I should say.
Yeah.
So I've always sort of been in a business sphere that's much higher scale than like you just think like, oh, your average business job's like, well, you know, companies and places that my parents want me to apply to are not that whether I'm fully qualified for, but they're places where you're like, oh, well, you know, if you go high enough, you'll probably make in the 6 or 7 digits. Like, oh, so my mind's always kind of been, at least I've been taught that way. So my dad's always like, well, what can this person do for you? And so from a very young age, I've always sort of thought that to myself, you know, because it's like, well, yeah, you're right. Like, you know, if I put myself in these positions, these kind of things will end with this result.
You know, that's also the reason why sometimes people say you shouldn't mix friends with business because then things get kind of complicated.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like taking the risk of hiring a meal. I know that there's like a lot of potentially negative outcomes, but there are also a lot of very high outcomes.
Yeah, like I said, it all depends on intentions, right?
Yeah, and it's a business transaction, but it's not in its own way a full-on business partnership. So I'm more willing to take that risk than if it was like us joining a joint venture, you know?
Yeah, makes sense. Munch says intentions matter, just can be hard to tell what another person's intent
are. Yeah, exactly, right? Because like if you take what I said about Bronzewell, right, it's like you have to then think of it as like, what are my intentions, right?
Yeah,
because like if I was coming from that point of view, you have to either take my word that like we're truly friends, or am I actually just using throat goat for his viewers? I
mean, I know we benefit because like at this point, both of us share like viewership at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Maybe that was my plan all along.
I mean, I definitely wanted to do this with you because number one, I think you're really cool and I would love to know more about you. Number two, I feel like and number two is that I think like I said, this is my first time doing this and I definitely would feel comfortable in a conversation with you. So, you know, it's a good platform to just like, okay, for the future, we can do this, and that.
Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah.
Shared gaslight, no. Oh my god.
We only have one flashlight we gotta share.
Oh my god. But yeah, you're right though. Definitely just a matter of knowing what you want, what you think other people want, your intentions, and just balancing that sense of right and wrong. Because like you said, there's a lot of people out there who are like more on the nervous side, introverted, and usually those people also be very like innocent. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
About a lot of these
very
things.
Trusting.
Right?
They kind of put all their eggs in one basket.
Right. They don't know yet.
You know?
And then there's people who are on the opposite end of like, they know everything, are very manipulative, and usually don't have the best of intentions, they're usually pretty self-centered.
It also sort of works both ways, right? Because even if you're not so good at it yourself, you can still tell right off the bat, if someone's trying to use you.
Yeah,
if it's
exactly,
very
right.
obvious, right? If someone messages, "Hey, do you want to do a collab stream?" Yeah, when would you want to do it? It's like, what do you mean when? When did we?
It's like, hold
what?
on,
Who
like, I don't
what?
even know you. But some people,
Or it's like,
will
when
jump
did
at
I
that
say
chance.
I would? Like,
Some people will
like, why are
actually
you
jump
just-
at that chance, and that's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I've had some people do that, and I'm usually open to like if it's while I'm playing like a very open game, like if it was Pokemon, I don't usually mind. But it's also at the point where some people will just ask me, be like, "Hey, when's a day you're free?" It's like, we've never streamed together, and I never said, "Hey, let's find a day."
Exactly, right.
But the
very
thing
strange.
is you can reach out, right? Because like, if you really like streaming with someone and you chat on the regular, that's different, right?
Yeah.
There are times where it gets hard to tell because there's really no straight answer. It could be yes, no, or
But yeah,
maybe not
trusting
even.
strangers
So
on the internet, some people, though, I will definitely say are definitely better manipulators than others. Like, they will like seem nice and like give you all that. Like, they'll do the setup, like, oh wow, we're friends, and then we'll just sweep the rug under you, and it's like crazy. Like, really, you had all this going on, and we've seen this happen time and time
it's
again.
like, why even are you even wasting the effort to like set all these things up? Like, it's that important?
Like, some people, that's how they build their empires. They just use and abuse.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
lack
I
of a
can't
better
wait to
term.
use all my more popular VTuber friends and be like, yeah, well, now that I'm bigger than you, I don't care.
Oh,
I can't wait to be Iron Mouse 2.0 and then sweep Iron Mouse under the rug.
That would be terrible.
That'd be fucking awful.
It'd be fucking, like, not good. Binks is...
Well, Sphinx, you don't even have to change.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't
not
really
Iron
changed.
Mouse.
I
would
haven't changed.
Yeah. I definitely think, though, that, like I said, you're right. I think a lot of people would benefit from understanding how the game is played. Like, you don't need to play the game, but you should be aware of what's going on. Right?
Yeah, that's why I always kind of word it as like knowing how to manipulate, because there's so much that goes with it, right?
As a way to protect
it's knowing how to
yourself too,
manipulate it, knowing how to manipulate things, or knowing how to try to manipulate situations you're in is really important. Because it's also just like, well, if I bake cookies and I give them to my teacher, I know she won't be as like sad tomorrow or angry tomorrow in class. It goes as far as that, right? It sounds more complicated than it actually is, because it is I would say a everyday occurrence for everybody, all time, every day of their life. But once you actually like acknowledge it as like, well, if I set things in motion, things actually go in a direction.
Yeah.
I think people just.
Oh no.
Kind of thing is like.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, I'm not perfect at it, but
whoa.
The
internet just kind of zoinked out for me for a second. You good?
Like zoinks me.
All right.
Like,
okay. We're back. We're back. Okay. The internet just like died on the dot of the hour.
Oh, the server died.
Oh, that's what it was.
There we go.
You cut out and everything else cut out.
Oh, I'm at the main menu.
Okay, I think we're good though. I think we're good. Oh, I see.
Your server still up?
Yeah, it's still up. It kicked you out, but I think you can get back in.
Okay. Let's see. But yeah, Binks, the thing is, you don't really have to change who you are. I know some VTubers or streamers just in general, I guess, do. Like, the thing is you'll always, for the most part, there is an audience for every type of streamer, every type of person.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, think of all the crazy fucking people who are huge, but are fucking insane.
I know.
Right?
I have a panel on that coming up at Offkai, actually.
Oh, wait, did you decide? Oh, wait, can you talk about that? What's your...
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just going to be about, like, how to find your audience and all that.
Oh, right. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah,
okay.
So just go into that.
Connecting.
What was it? Yeah, you are connecting right now. What was it? Oh, there you are. Okay. What was I going to say? I think it was... Oh, yeah, like, learning the game is not necessarily a bad thing, because, like, obviously, a lot of people will say manipulation and lying and all the other things are bad.
Yeah, full-on lying, that's kind of a different story,
Right.
Like, that's a little bit different. That's what I'm saying, is it's more like, lying that's almost inherently, like, full-scale lying. Little white lies, those are fine. Those make the world go round. But big lies are always a negative intent.
Oh, yeah,
so,
because those will come back to bite you in the butt. I would definitely think that... I definitely think, though, that, like, understanding the rules to this, like, social game, like you said, right, is important, because you don't have to do anything, but you should be aware when things are being done to you in order to protect yourself. Because, like you said, remember your artist friend Milo, like, got scammed one time.
Yeah. Well, it's more just that because they were young, they couldn't. Right. I don't even think the other person knew that they wouldn't be able to. I'm assuming. I don't think they even knew that they wouldn't be able to do that because they want to be technical. I'm pretty sure like their parent could probably file it back. I think the account's under their parent.
I mean, okay, yeah.
But
in that case, I don't have all the details, so but I just wanted.
But
to
no, but I understand what you mean though.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But yeah, I definitely think it benefits people to know. And well, if you don't know, it's fine. Innocent people, I love you. Okay, but definitely people that like come to learn these things are very smart. But oh, that reminds me, that's the other thing I was going to talk about, and it's that not everyone has the brain synapses to see things the same way as like you or I would about these things. Like we pick on these beats pretty fast, probably because we have a lot of experience. We grew up with business savvy parents, and we played this game ourselves. But other people, they're starting to get into it, might not understand it the same way. They might be easily like swayed by people, and sometimes they just might not get it because their brain is built differently. I think that's also important.
I also think
consider.
It just falls in line with people who maybe like puzzles or logic, that kind of stuff. Because like not everyone wants to even spend brain power like thinking those kinds of things over in the first place. Whereas me, I love overthinking everything.
Yeah. If you out there are a happy-go-lucky streamer, you keep doing your thing. I love you.
Yeah, 100%. Just be careful when it comes to money.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like,
just take care of yourself. That's all. Okay, Taya. I think we're just almost at the end of a rope here, but we have like one more round to play. At least two or three more rounds to play, depending on whether I die or win.
I thought you lost. Isn't it you died twice?
No. I won once and I died once. So we have one more round. Yeah, but then
you died again last round.
No. I just flipped it.
No, it's really?
Yeah, wait. Did I die twice?
I think so.
I thought I died once. That was the first time I flipped it, right?
Was it? I could have sworn it was already red. Bring it on.
Let's play it out.
Let's play it out. Yeah.
So. Oh no, you're alive. You haven't taken any damage this game.
No, I lost one.
No.
I think I lost the first one.
Not in this round. I'm the only person who's gone in the dungeon. Oh, are we
totally restarting?
No, we restart. Remember, that's why I have 1 victory point and 1 health damage. That's why.
I swore I lost one.
Because
I swore I lost the only one I went in.
Because you haven't went in as the warrior yet.
Yeah, I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, you're right. Wait, does it reset based on what character we are?
Yeah. As in, we're playing a new round entirely.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I thought this was all... Oh, I see. All right. Understood.
My memory ain't that bad.
Gotcha. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay.
I
thought it carried over.
Yeah, we're still in the middle of a game. We're still in the middle because we took a long break to talk about that topic.
Yeah, because you lost one as barbarian, so that's why I was like, you lost twice though.
No, we're not playing barbarian though.
Yeah, I didn't realize it changed per character.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. That makes sense now.
Okay.
Go for it. Tile the
Gaslighter.
No, he didn't tell me that it changes between characters. I didn't know.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, okay. Well, anyways, I mean, we did another round as barbarian too, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I flipped over, because my first round as barbarian, I lost. That's why mine was still on the red before I got kicked to the server. Yeah, that's why I was confused.
See, I lost, so I'll go first. As in, I lost the last thing.
Yes, I understand. I'm on board now.
All right, so I'll go ahead and put this in the dungeon.
Oh, that was fast. Oh, if I just drag it towards myself, it automatically goes to my hand. Dude, I've been dragging it all the way over to the side.
Oh. You got it. I forgot you can also right click on the deck and say draw.
Oh, what? Bro. I'm gonna put it in the dungeon. Into the dungeon it goes.
Alright, I'll take this. Alright, I'll put it in the dungeon.
Nice voice crack.
Hey, come on.
Male problems.
That was a big thing back when I was like going through puberty. It's like, whoa.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine, especially for guys that have lower voices. Yeah, I can imagine.
That was a thing to adjust to.
Did you put in the dungeon, yeah?
I did. There's 3 cards in there now.
Let's see.
So I think the plan is we'll finish out this game, and then we're going to go for a lightning round. Question and answer with chat. Chat's going to ask us some questions. And then we're going to finish up. And I'll ask you my last
Well, one
question.
of your favorite people, all according to Keikaku.
You're great. I think more people should know about you. I think you deserve all the
Yeah.
success.
Thanks. Same to you. You work really hard.
I don't know about that. I just do what I can.
Yeah, I guess that goes for most streamers. But no, your work's pretty obvious, though. You know,
I mean,
you put a lot of
I
care
think-
into your streams.
Yeah, that one I can agree with. Detail oriented, which is funny because sometimes I miss
valid.
details. Master plan. How do you know it's not part of my master plan?
I'm gonna.
This is why two meetings of the minds at this board game table right now.
You've drawn high level cards every time. Fuck you. I'm taking the spear.
So, you know, someone straight up told me like luck is a skill.
You know what? That's also a skill I've been told I have.
That's weird. I don't
number.
know if I agree because I know somebody who's way luckier than I am. But I guess for me, I think the skill is how well do you use that luck. You know what I mean? I played poker the other day, like because I got invited to a party and they just happened to have a poker table there, and I basically cleaned out everybody except for one last guy.
Wow.
And unfortunately,
must have been all the freaking pieces of cake
well,
you ate.
it was a winner take all situation. So unfortunately, I did lose. So
Damn.
But I definitely think though, if we were ever to play poker, I think you would clean me out.
Yeah, I don't know how to play poker, so.
Oh, better if I don't teach you. I don't want you getting addicted to weird things.
Nah, I never really was into it. I like playing like solitaire. I liked blackjack and that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
I love blackjack though.
Yeah. Like I was top poker once, and then immediately I forgot as soon as I
think
left
now
the table.
I think now after all the games you've played, you definitely would appreciate poker simply because of the fact that it combines all the things that you love, which is high stakes, chance, and manipulation.
Spirit B, I'm leaving for kick. I'm gonna go play slots on stream. Bye.
Ah,
In the middle of my interview?
Yeah, pretty much. Gambling addiction has no time or place.
Jesus
Goodbye.
Christ. You're going to end up like one of those old ladies at the slot machine in Vegas. Just in a full
Bruh,
line.
put me in front of a penny slots and give me $5 worth of pennies. Let's fucking go.
No. Horrifying poker, any social deduction games. You have played Among Us on stream though, haven't you? Or
Yeah,
something
and I
of the
won
sort?
twice.
Yes, there you go.
Because I manipulated them.
I feel like never put me and Tayo in the same lobby. I think it would get too
No, we
interesting.
should definitely play sometime.
I think, more plans
wait.
for the future. More plans for the future.
Yeah, for sure. Wait. I took the dragon spear. Did
You
you
took
put
the dragon
something in?
spear. It is my turn.
Okay. I genuinely believe you will pull the dragon. That's my Yu-Gi-Oh intuition.
I would do what now?
That you'll pull the dragon.
I don't know about that, but that goes in the dungeon.
Goes in the dungeon. Okay. Turn card to draw.
How do I know that you didn't pull the dragon and put the dragon spear under the dragon?
I don't know. How do you know?
I don't. That's what I was testing you on.
Yeah.
You sound unsure of yourself.
Do I?
Yeah. You're asking questions right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Why do you think I sound unsure?
Because you started asking questions.
Yeah. Why would I start asking questions?
Because you want to make me unsure of myself, when in reality, I'm very certain about certain things.
Yeah,
Your turn.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Let me pull a card. I'm gonna have you know, I didn't even truly look at what card I put in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In that case, go ahead, take your turn.
Yeah. I'll put this in the dungeon.
Okay.
Boop.
What is that? 7 cards? I'll go ahead and pass.
Okay. I named the dragon with my Vorpal sword.
Okay. I had a feeling.
Yep.
All right, here we go. That's a 4. Dies to the Grail. Dies to the
Dice to
Grail.
the Grail.
That's a
I
5.
take 5 damage.
Okay. Dice to the
Dice
Grail.
to the Grail.
Take dice to the Torch.
Ron Serp Army are part of this banter.
Yeah, sure, great.
Dice
Name
to
the dragon.
Vorpal.
Dice to the Grail. All right, you get a victory point.
Well, that one was easy.
Well, I had a feeling, but at the same time, I
I just got lucky that almost I think all the cards I drew were all even numbers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to really risk it though. So
it could have gone either way, right? Because like
depends, right?
you didn't put too much in there.
I didn't know
but
how
I
many
knew
odd
everything
numbers were in
I
there.
put was even. So as long as you left the Grail, if I went in, I'm like, I'm not worried.
Basically.
Oh wait, I forgot. Blah, blah, blah. There you go.
All right. Okay, now we're both 1 win away. This is why I do like the playing with the barbarian or the knight warrior deck because it has a higher odds. Of winning.
Yeah.
All right, so I lost technically, so I'll go again.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm putting this in the dungeon.
Oh. Turn back the right way. I'm going to. Oh, wrong way. I'm taking the Grail.
Okay, making things interesting this time around, huh?
Yeah, it saved my ass last time.
In that case, how about I do something interesting as well? I'm not even going to look at the card. Putting it in the dungeon.
Wow, okay. Then I'll take a card. And I'm going to take the armor.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put another card in the...
I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at it.
I'm going to put another card in the dungeon.
All right. Okay. I'm so tempted to make this continually just grabs resources, but nah, I'm gonna throw it in the deck too. For fun,
okay. You have no information, and neither do I. We're going into this blind.
I knew the first card I took, but that's okay.
All right. I'll go ahead and put one more in the dungeon.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna look.
You know what? I pass. Well, it's already on pass, but
all right. I named the demon.
Okay.
Let's take a look. Okay, take 5.
So you have 2 points of health.
Oh no, I'm already dead.
Wait, pull the rest of the deck. I need to know.
Oh no. Oh, I would have survived.
Okay,
I would have
survive.
No, it was
It was the demon.
Dead to double golems.
We both put them in there.
God damn it.
Yeah. That's wait. What was the other cards?
No,
the other cards I had
man.
were the bones thing that's 4, and the first thing I had was one of the level 3 monsters. So you would have survived that. But the
so unlucky.
I
if
guess
this had
my
been
skill
anything
of luck
else,
was
I
just
would be
higher.
fine. All right, that means that you
Yeah,
win because I'm
actually.
dead. Congratulations, you've won. You've won every single game we've played. That's saying something.
Oh, did I win as the barbarian? No.
Yes, you did. Because I died.
Did I?
Yes, you did. 'Cause
Oh.
by process of elimination.
Oh,
Neither,
I see.
neither of us has won through victory points. You have killed me 3 times.
Yeah,
Or-
it's
or
definitely
rather, I
easier to
killed
make
myself.
someone lose. It's definitely easier to make someone lose.
Yeah, I think
For
it's
the
fun.
most part.
Well, especially with the barbarian deck. With these two, it's also really interesting. You want to take a look?
Yeah,
I know we're not gonna play them because
Yeah.
I want to make sure that because it's 10:15 p.m. for you.
Oh, I mean, I'm fine. I don't have work tomorrow.
Oh yeah, okay. But here's the rogue deck.
Wait, let me get a zoom in here. Skill issue, Elsewhere.
Oh come on.
Yo, we
I
got
don't
a
mind
bronze
letting the
emote
guest
with the
win.
big L. Let's see. Beat a monster you choose. Okay, so does every one have the one where you pick what monster? Like a Vorpal. They'll have something Vorpal.
Not all of them, but 3 out of 4 is for
Defeat
definitely.
monsters with strength 2 or less. Add to your HP. Oh, interesting.
The voice crack
Interesting.
again. The bard is nervous.
Defeat monsters with strength 6 or more. Interesting.
And that's just my voice of defeat, Binks. Doesn't mean I'm nervous.
When you die, come back with your adventures. Interesting.
Yeah, this
is
one's
the
a
HP build.
yeah.
You kill
Rogue.
anything in the middle hurts you.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. It's definitely a all or nothing kind of thing.
I see. Interesting. Wait, what's going on with Mage here?
The mage is really weird.
Yeah, let's see. That sounds about right. It's a mage. That sounds about right. Let's see. Let me get a zoom in here.
Mage has 2 health.
Defeat monsters. Oh, so it's just another Holy Grail. Oh god, it's only 2. Oh my god. Defeat 1 monster, you draw. Wait, defeat 1 monster, you draw? Oh, you draw. Duh. Okay, no, sorry. I was thinking.
So if you draw it and then you say, "Oh no, I'm going to polymorph it," and then you replace it with whatever is on top of the deck.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I see. Beat the demon. And what's this? Omnipotence. If all the monsters in the dungeon are different, you win the round. Interesting.
Right.
Wait, so is that like a thing you'd play at the end card, probably? Like last card of the dungeon?
So you basically reveal all the cards. Okay, let's say you died, right?
Oh, I see.
Ran out of health,
no, I get it now. Yeah, because you don't really have to play the dungeon 1 card at a time. You can just put them all out there. Yeah, I see. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Right?
Yeah, I get it. That's pretty cool.
Okay, so I think that about wraps up the board game section of this. Now, chat is your time. If you have questions for Tayo, please let me know in the chat. I know John One Piece had a question for you, but I don't know if he's around right now. His question is, what is your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, yeah. I've always liked, between the 3, I've always liked pterodactyls, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and a Triceratops. I was never truly that person who was like, I love dinosaurs. Nah. I like, the standard 3 you tend to think of.
So, you said the Tyrannosaurus, the Triceratops, and
a pterodactyl.
And the pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl, mostly just because I built the Zoids pterodactyl from that first set of Zoid build kits that came to the US.
I'm not going to
so
lie,
I have a special attachment to it because I built
Tyrannosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's cute.
That's actually really funny. I enjoyed that greatly.
I'm not going to lie, though. The moment you said those 3, all I could hear in my head is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1, them screaming it.
Yeah, no, that's totally valid.
Pterodactyl.
That's totally out there. No, you're not wrong. Like
it just rings in my head every single time.
Those fall in line like 100% though.
And then the Yellow Ranger going like, Saber-tooth tiger. I didn't know how.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah, I didn't know so many people in the cast of the original Power Rangers in English were Vietnamese. That blew my mind.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, the Yellow Ranger was Vietnamese and Rita Repulsa was Vietnamamese.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I know, it's crazy, right? It's like, what the? Because I actually looked up the actor names. Like, wait a minute.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I really liked Power Rangers, but I was never crazy addicted to it. I really did like it, but I was never one of those people where that fandom kept on with me through adulthood and stuff,
Yeah. Ryo asked a question earlier. I don't know if it was answered. I have to scroll up here. Let's see. Back when Ryo was around. There's a lot here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Feel free to rapid fire any type of question.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
This might be a while. No. I think it's too far. It's too far back.
Yeah, I could probably go.
So.
Oh god, I'm zooming into the game.
Chances are, it is Friday night, and for a lot of people, it might be in the middle of the afternoon or getting late for them. So I don't blame. I think what I might do next time is that I will actually poll questions ahead of time.
I see.
So that we have them ready.
Yeah.
But this is, like I said, it's my first time.
Yeah, absolutely.
She asked why was I think Ryo they remarked that you were very open about
my real name?
Especially and your name too.
Oh, yeah. Because kind of going back into what I said the first time is that Ty in its own sense is very similar to Taylor.
Yeah.
In its own way. There are more similarities than I will elaborate on. I'll tell you after.
There's some truth to everything, right?
But it's more just that I tend to refer to myself as Taylor.
That's true.
Because I'm sort of always one of those people. I do, if you notice, when I talk to Nate or Inquiry, I tend to say Nate instead. Or if I'm talking with Gumshoe, I also do tend to say Ethan instead. I think that's a personal relation thing, not for everybody, but it's when I know someone's name, as opposed to they're okay with it being out there, then I usually will call them by that, because I just think calling someone by an internet handle is kind of, I don't know, to me it's a little odd. It's not bad, in any way, but some people's internet handles are names, or even the nicknames sound kind of just odd out in general.
True. So it's hard to get it
I knew that I would never be able to truly, fully honestly be able to censor myself from just saying my own fucking name, especially since it's so similar. Because like normal nickname is just Tay, right? Which is literally one letter off from Tai, right? So like I just knew I would never be able to censor myself, so I was like, I just don't care. There are a million Taylors in the world. I don't. Hey,
that's fair.
Care.
Without a last name and a face, it's hard. People can't write you in their death notes.
Yeah, I mean, if they did, thank you. I appreciate you. Actually, thank God, it was getting tough. It was getting tough.
Nobody steal that tweet, by the way. That's mine. I'm gonna tweet out I keep my identity as a VTuber secret, so that I never end up in a death note.
But yeah, for me, it doesn't matter to me too much. If I ever got to the point where I was genuinely big enough that people were concerned enough to try and hack my IP like they do with Nyanners and them, then that means it's going to happen anyway. And there's going to be articles of people who are like, oh, this is her account and this and that. Because I also don't really hide my accounts that much. I mean, yeah. I just kind of don't really care because I never had big internet presence in the first place. Mm-hmm. So like, because I'm not like, it's like not like my secret sub Twitter account has like 15,000 followers and I'm a big meme poster. Nah, it's just a normal thing where I just retweet a lot of art. Yeah. So I've never been big on super posting on social media anyway. So it's like, even if you find my other stuff, it's like, okay, so.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Because it's kind of at that point where you look at it big picture wise. If someone wants to find you,
they will
find you anyway.
Exactly.
So if it's something I don't care them knowing, because most people do call me Tai anyway, so I just don't care.
I think for the most part, like, no matter how hard you want to hide it, like, people can't find out. It's just that most people don't care enough.
Exactly. And if they do, then they're going to find it anyway. So I just don't care. They'll find a way to hack me. They'll hack my Twitter and then take my info. They'll hack my this and take my info. So I just don't really care. If they're going to do it, it's going to happen. If someone wants that to happen, they'll make it happen. So like, if it's inevitable anyway, because also the factor that my name is similar to my actual name. Yeah. Like, let's be honest, your name is not Bronsois, and there aren't a lot of names I can think of that are similar to Bronsois. So like, for other people, it might be a lot easier to dissociate between the two because of how unsimilar the names are.
I don't think you'd be able to guess what my name is.
I don't think
What am I, Rumpelstiltskin?
But like at closest I can think, oh, maybe Brian or Byron, right? Or something like that, because something with B, right? And like R and like O's, So whereas my name, Taylor, is so similar to Tayo, like especially in Tayo form, it adds the Y that Taylor has, and the O. Yeah, Tayo is literally 2 letters off, like, from being Taylor anyway. Like if I changed my name to something else that was totally different, I could probably dissociate it between the two. But like, I'm not one of those people whose VTuber's name is super different. And since it's so similar, quite literally, like down to the letters, so similar, I was just like, I just don't care.
I'm definitely happy with to say what I settled on. Because I know there's a bunch of people out there who have a very difficult thing to pronounce, and so in their bios they'll say, "Oh, just call me this." Right?
Yeah, understandable. Mine is like, "Oh, do you know Taylor Swift?" Okay, cool, you got it then.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Me though, I have to like pull out all sorts of stuff. How do you pronounce your name?
Oh, do you really? Oh gosh.
And I've, some people who speak French, it's easy. Other people like, okay, how do I denote this?
Oh,
through text?
Interesting.
Did I not tell you? Wait,
no.
It's not French, by the way. It's just that someone pointed out to me a while back that
French
your name sounds
syllables,
like your name sounds like the French word for good evening, which is bonsoir.
Oh, I see. Oh, I thought you meant your real name. I was like, no, you didn't tell me. What do you mean?
Oh no, like I said, I'm not giving you anything about.
No.
If you ever, I will tell you if I ever meet you in person.
Yeah. No, all good. That's why I was a little confused. I was like, no.
I give away nothing right now.
No, understandable. Yeah, that's why I was a little confused. I was like, no, you didn't? What? Okay, yeah. I gotcha. But like, yeah, exactly. For me is, like I said, I'm very open about stuff. I try not to give location too much, like specific. Like
Florida's a big state.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't care about that. If anything, I'm more descriptive with New York, but I don't usually say, oh, my home is here or where it was.
Yeah, your address, your password, your social security.
I'm pretty open on other stuff because it's like, if you want to find me, you will. So like, like internet safety is one thing, but also like actual conscious thought of what information you give.
Exactly, right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like name, there's so many Taylors out there.
Exactly,
right. So many. So I'm just not too worried about it. Again, if I was a VTuber named something totally different, maybe. But that wasn't in my forethought when I first started. So yeah,
You know, funny enough,
99% of people call me Ty anyway.
Yeah.
So
my brother also goes by the same logic. If they find me, they find me. I'm just gonna practice good internet safety. Otherwise, I'm not making a secret.
Yeah, exactly.
I got another friend, by the way, who does the opposite. He calls everyone by the user handles.
Yeah, I know a lot of people do that. Like, I prefer generally. Oh, well, not even really. I guess it applied more at the beginning. I preferred to be called Ty. I actually thought at first being called Tayo was very weird. Because it took me a while to adjust to being called Ty in the first place.
That's true.
Right? Because like I said, I became Ty not because I wanted to, but because of necessity.
Well, I mean, you were very used to Tay instead of Ty.
Yeah, because there was two of us Taylors. So it was just like, I suddenly just became Ty, and then hearing my own best friend calling me Ty was very odd. I'm used to it now, but it was very odd. So, and then suddenly having to get used to Tayo, I was like, what?
I find it very funny how used to the sound of my username being said is now. Like, even if it sounds remotely similar, my ears just perk up when he's like, Braun, what? Right?
Yeah, understandable.
So it's kind of funny for me.
But yeah, I call some people by their username. Like sometimes, like for Nate or Inquiry, I almost always call him Nate, but I'll usually correct to Inquiry if there are people around that I think don't know who I mean when I see Nate.
Yeah, I mean, I also had some confusion the first time, like, I heard all you talking, because you'd be referring to them by their names.
Yeah,
and...
well, Emil's a little difficult because Emil also goes by Saki. Like their Twitter handle that's linked to the VTuber Emil is also named Saki. So Emil and Saki are almost interchangeable for me, but I'm trying to sometimes just say Emil because like Nate and Curry are pretty easy to interchange, but Saki and Emil might be confusing for people.
No, yeah. I always used to get confused because like their Sakis as like VTubers with Saki. And we have Saki. Sokky. It's like,
literally a sock. Yeah.
Also, welcome in Matasaur. Evil Japan Goes Crazy. I got to check that out. And Binks, I agree with you.
Oh, is it on right now?
It is on right now. I got to check that out. But otherwise, Binks, I agree with you. I definitely don't use nicknames until I get close enough to some people. Other people, though, I don't know. Like, what is it? The Japanese triple Garus would be like, yo, I'm just going to nickname you from the get-go.
I do sometimes, only if I think saying like a full thing is kind of like a mouthful that throws off like conversation / speech, you know? Like, for example, I guess a streamer I'm friends with, Orange is Borange. They go by Aki, right? But their streamer name is Orange is Borange. So I immediately just started calling them by Aki when I realized people were calling them Aki. Like, I didn't ask. It's mostly just because what the fuck else am I going to call them?
Orange, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. They just go by Aki. So like as soon as I learned it, I just switched without even really being close.
I just instantly fly to someone's bio. I was like, what do you call yourself?
Yeah, I guess opinions. Like, I don't ever put my pronouns anywhere, but I also feel like I'm pretty obvious that I tend to refer to myself with female pronouns. Do you think it's weird? Like, should I put female pronouns in there? And maybe I think that only because my current model is super kind of androgynous because of how flat she is.
I think you definitely come across as female. I don't think that.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured.
The reason I put them in my pronouns is because, well, number one, so there's absolutely no confusion. Because sometimes people still get confused anyway, and so that also because that way they don't have to ask me what pronouns I go by. And number two, apparently putting out your pronouns, even if it's obvious, is just a way to stand by the LGBTQ plus community because like pronouns are important to them.
Yeah, I suppose. I think in a weird sense is I always just try to keep my Twitter bio short because I have so many freaking people I need to credit. I think I'll get to the point where I don't credit everybody. And then,
what you could do is have a link to all the credits.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't know. I like having it out in the open. I don't know. Again, it comes down to the playing the game thing of status because like people know Bogey.
That's true. Like, once again, right? Like, if you don't put all the stuff out, people are very lazy to click on links. Right, which is why, like, even I do. I more look at like, where do I put your card to find everything I need to. Like, where's your Twitch link?
Yeah, I only ever go to card if I'm genuinely interested. If they don't have it up on their main, who made someone's model, or if it's like art commission related. Otherwise, card, I'm like, I don't need that.
You could pin a tweet with all the links.
That's true. I need is right here. Yeah, the thing is, that's the truth. When I get the 2.0 stuff, I'm thinking of changing my pinned tweet to being my reference sheet with links. Yeah, that was on my mind.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I've been meaning to make a card, but again, it's one of those things that once I think of it, the thought is gone for the next 4 months. So
I like the pin tweet more than the card idea, actually.
yeah, I think having a card is useful though, because then people can go and have access, quick like button click access. But I also don't think I fully need it.
Yeah, I think for you though,
yeah.
definitely the like you don't have to use pronouns if you don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, I get it for other people.
You
but
can also
I
put
don't
it in
know.
well, not necessarily Twitch or your Twitter bio. You can also do it in Twitch or like tags or wherever else you want to.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
It's like, how you feel. You don't have to be forced to do anything.
Like I always feel like I should. Like it's never that I don't want to, but it's also I guess it's just that mental adjustment of where a lot of people just by default now refer to everyone by they. Just by default, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess it kind of falls
easier.
into that. It's still me adjusting to often being referred to as they.
Yeah.
But then I also think to myself, like, should I specify I prefer she? I don't mind, but I do prefer to be called she. So it's like there's that weird thinking I think of the transition now to I guess the new way of speaking, you know?
I do see it as a way of like to test whether people have been paying attention to like the stuff I put out, right? But that's another way of playing the game.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I don't know. I think it was always just like, I don't feel like there's any confusion on what my gender is. I've always been like, do I need to put this here?
Yeah, right. Like, I don't think there's any confusion on mine either, but it's just something I've tried to be considerate about for other people.
Understandable.
Okay, Tayo, I have one last question for you. It's a real easy one.
Yeah, go for it.
And it's, where can people find you?
I knew that was going to be a question.
It's the traditional thing to do.
Yeah. So I am lucky enough to have the Tayo Devil name tag everywhere I can think of. So it's the same username everywhere. YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, all of them are the same. I don't post to YouTube that much, but I try to get myself to make more TikToks to post to all the places.
Yeah. You're on TikTok, you're on Twitter, you're on Twitch.
Yeah, but same name everywhere. Just Tayo Devil, no spaces. It's pretty. Oh God, what just popped up? Huh? What popped up?
What's up?
Oh, it's a pop up because I have Chatterino open, so I can look at your chat on my monitors without having to look down at the phone. But it beeps because you shouted me out, but I never heard that sound before.
Oh, really? I did not know it does that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess it does. Yeah. I made an audio cue, and I was like, oh, sorry. But yeah, it's the same name on every platform. Unlike Braun, I don't post a schedule, mostly just because I don't usually commit to streams, like in the sense of what game I'm doing that day. So assume it's probably 4 times a week or 5 plus streams a week. Usually, so at Bronsoir's normal streaming time is usually around the time I'd be ending, if not before that. So, because I'm 3 hours ahead.
So if you're free before my stream, go check out
pretty
Tayo.
Much. Yeah, pretty much.
But let's see. Is there anyone in particular that you would like to raid?
Oh, let me see. Let me open up. Let's find out. Who's streaming? I was literally about to go, oh, look, Bronsoir streaming.
Come on.
Literally staring down at my stream deck, and I was like, oh, look, Bron's streaming.
Oh, of course. Gee, I wonder.
Literally had a momentary lapse of everything. I was just like, oh, nice.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Where did you go? You became, oh, there you are. I was like, you became another, oh, there you go again. Hold on. I'll save you.
Another day, time streamer. Let's fucking go. Well, it's not so much daytime because I usually work during the day, but I do like to try and work in afternoon streams if I can, like I did today.
I was like, why are you disappearing?
But I am usually a night time streamer. My stream, I usually start any time between like usually 8:30 p.m. EST or between 9:30 p.m. EST. It's getting later and later every time. But I do also try to stream on my days off in the afternoon instead. So yeah. If you want to keep active, you can. If you're over 18, you can join my Discord. We have live pings there, or you can just turn on my stream notifications. But if you want to keep more active, I'll usually post on Twitter, being like, "Oh, I think I'm setting up a stream for this." And when I say soon, it usually means 40 minutes from now. And don't be lied to. Mostly because I'm lying to myself. It'll be up in 10 minutes. Okay, 50 minutes later.
Also, hello, Kawasaki. Good to see you. And welcome back, Sophie. Good to see you. Over 18 meters? What? Smidgen of Zenless Zone vibes, Kingdom Hearts. We were just talking about that actually earlier.
I love Kingdom Hearts.
Tai is Tayo. This is Tayo Devil, and Tai. Her design is actually based around Disgaea and Black Rock Shooter.
Yeah, that whole vibe. I can see the Kingdom Hearts vibe. I do actually, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, for my 2.0 model, have a Kingdom Hearts based design for my second outfit. So yes, actually, you are not incorrect.
Mm-hmm. All right. Have you found somebody you wanted to raid, or would you? Or
I forgot. I was so distracted.
Would you prefer to defer to me? I give you the choice since you are the guest.
Who's playing? Poppy's playing. Hoodie. Oh, speaking of Aki stream. No one I feel really strongly about right now. No one I feel really strongly about.
Oh. I forgot. I never changed the collab command.
Oh, it works out.
But coincidentally, it's still the same.
Heck yeah. That worked out the other time I was playing 2 with Gumshoe. Someone used it and I was like, oh, look.
How convenient.
From the last 4 months ago when I changed this collab command, maybe more.
I think that shows you how often I have a collab.
I just said, okay, wait. Who's streaming? Who
is streaming? Who am I rating to?
Yeah, not anyone I feel strongly about right now. Based on what their streams are. You can pick.
I can pick. Okay.
Mm-hmm. How the turds have tabled.
All right. This person did quietly raid me because they weren't able to officially raid me last night. And they have raided me in the past as well. They're pretty cool people. He is also a rigger himself. This is Takoyaki Tai. Also, shout out to Trans Visibility Day.
Oh, is that today?
Yeah, it is today, yes.
Oh, I see.
So give a shout out to your favorite trans person.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, I think that just about wraps it up. Tayo, thank you so much for coming onto the show. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. You know me. I like to run my mouth as much and as long as possible.
And it works out perfectly.
Absolutely. Right. Can't wait to be back a second time.
I can't do that.
Why? Not kidding.
It would look ridiculous.
No, I know. They have to be much in the future so people forget that I was here in the first place.
Or it'd be like when you have a whole different form. It's like, welcome back. It seems like a lot of stuff has happened to you since the last time you've been here.
Exactly.
Although I will probably look the same as I always do.
I'll come back and they'll be like, she has boobs now?
What the? Oh my god.
Know.
Ziotana25, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Unfortunately, you are catching the tail end of the stream, so we are wrapping up here. But let me go ahead and
can confirm Binks would watch all episodes of Bard and Banter with Tayo, more like Bard and Devil. Let's go.
Oh, you're saying Ziotana is earlier. Oh, I see. I don't know what happened, but okay, welcome back. Oh, that's okay. I thought that was an I. Okay, that's L. Okay, good to see you again. Do you accept DMs or something? I wanted to pitch a story idea to you. Yes. Go ahead and DM it to me through Twitter. I mean, I don't know why, unless you just like, can you? Depends on the reason. Like, are you asking me to just look at something for you for fun, or like, is it something like, oh, can you help me with this thing? I don't know. You know what I mean?
I'd like for you to write a novel for me.
Excuse me. That'll be $79.50.
That'll be $25 an hour. Thank you.
Headcanon name. What the? Garland, thank you for rating the party 1. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Francois, modern-day bard at your service, your one-stop shop for poetry, performance, and pleasantries. When I'm not playing fighting games, you can usually find me reading, writing, and sometimes I might even sing you a song. But hey, till the next Gaslight.
I was really tempted to see if I could just talk over you, but then I was like, you know what? That's actually rude.
You probably wouldn't be able to do it, because I would just keep barreling through you like a freight train. Oh, you're working on a webtoon. Oh, that's sick.
I was tempted to really just keep talking.
All right, I'm down, Kopasaki. Go ahead and DM me on Twitter. Bullshit blazing. You don't need to do anything but give me your opinion because I respect you as a writer very much. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, please do tell me. I love stories. Like, you can tell how good something is usually based on my initial reaction.
Yeah, same. Oh, I guess something people don't know about me. I also like to write. I used to like to write a lot more.
I didn't know that. That's another thing. It's like, what's one thing people should know? Like, you wish people would know more.
Well, it's not really something I wish people knew.
Oh, that's true. That's like something.
It's one of those things I just pull out of my ass, and I'm like, oh yeah, remember that time I submitted papers and they were selected and won like awards?
Where did you find her? On the internet. She was playing Guilty Gear one time. That's how. But
yeah, don't worry about it. I'm Gas. Whoa.
Yeah.
Bro.
Gas.
Do I look like Caesar? Do I look like I ate a gas fruit? Excuse you.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, I forgot about it. I hate that guy. God dang it. Oh my god. It's so funny to me that he has the same voice actor as the dude from Bleach who plays he's basically playing the same archetype.
Wait, who is he in Bleach? Is it the guy with the weird looking face again?
Yeah,
the doctor guy.
Yeah, that guy.
He freaks me out. Even in childhood, even now, he still freaks me the hell out.
I know, right?
He freaks me out.
I'll catch the next Tayo stream if I'm not sleeping.
Hate it.
Tayo streams are also at all different times of day, so you'll definitely catch a stream as long as you drop a follow.
Not to self-promote, but I do recommend keeping my notifications on, like the Twitch ones, like the stream announcement one, only because literally I'll just stream out of nowhere.
Well, that is why you have a Discord too. You join the Discord, you get ping notifications. That's how I know you're streaming.
Yeah. You know what I realized? I kept thinking to myself, man, why don't I know when Bronx was streaming? So I realized I didn't have your Twitch notifications on. I changed that last night. I was like, oh shit.
I see.
Because I mute Discord because I never check Discord pings.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense to me.
Yeah. So I was like, I have to have people's Twitch notifications.
Go home.
Tayo at
Thank you
this
for
hour
the
at
bits.
this
I appreciate
day.
that.
I mean, I stream at yeah, pretty much. It's like, wow, Tayo suddenly at this time. What the fuck?
I love you guys have bit-to-bit communication.
Dom, I do check it. Like, Braun, you're 3 hours behind me, you bastard.
I mean, we've been at this for 3 hours at this point. Okay.
Yeah, it does auto put on notification.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wait, what's our raid? What's our raid?
Raid message. Brontai raid?
Yeah. Or Bard and Devil.
Bard and Devil raid is much better.
I'm just trying to hammer that into your audience so that they're like, bring Bard the Devil.
They already know you. At this point, like, you are ingrained into this.
I have more stories I can tell. I'm a very interesting person.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Go ahead, exhaust all your stories. I'll be here to listen.
Like the time I submitted fan fiction with different names as my homework.
Really?
For writing story. I was like,
tell
oh,
me
perfect.
That some other time.
Yeah.
Already?
I was just
Sorry,
if I
darling.
just change the names, it'll be perfect.
I early streamed today so that, you know, if you consider Tayo's time zone, she's 3 hours ahead. I will chat, bring back the devil every bard and banter. Give to me a sub, I owe it to her. Damn, okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right, I did.
Did you actually? What was the context for that?
I don't know, it just seemed like they were the only one who didn't have one, so I was like, well, fuck it, here you go.
Hell yeah, I love it when people do that.
I think I gave it during the cat one, I think. That or it was the one before, but I think it was the cat one. I think it was during the loading screen. I think it was while you were, I think it was while you were out talking to your cat. Or,
oh, yeah.
I think. That or it was the stream before that. I
Maybe,
don't remember. Yeah. Wait, that's
okay.
I did on Naomi? Love letters to...
But yeah, let's go with... and let's see, Bard and Devil
during your
raid.
karaoke stream? Oh, was it? Oh, right. Was it during your karaoke stream? Oh, yeah. I guess it's during your karaoke stream.
I guess so. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, everybody, are you ready?
Oh wait. Let me copy.
Actually, I don't know. Actually, this is a little odd for me because I always forget when we're doing collabs. I usually don't go straight. We just kind of go into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Just
we go into what?
Because of the ending screen. But in this case, yeah. Just wait. Hold on. It's loading. It's loading. It's taking a bit. This isn't a bit. It's literally just loading.
In case I somehow get cut out on the ending screen because he probably doesn't have the browser source for it on the ending screen. In case, just in case.
Wait, no,
Goodbye,
I'm not flustered.
everyone.
Why would I be flustered? There's nothing to be flustered about.
Just in case. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for listening to my rant.
All right, play the music.
Come over to my stream.
There we go. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for showing up, no matter how briefly. If you're watching the VOD, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking time of your day to come see me. Hopefully, I get to see you live one of these days. Otherwise, we're going to be rating Takoyaki Tai, like I said. Cool VTuber, Rigger, and right now playing Legend of Zelda on a Zelda marathon. Playing, I believe, Majora's Mask. Tomboy Devil Bar makes Bard nervous? No. I don't know if you know this, but like, Tayo does have a boyfriend. Just saying. Speedrun
in that way? Oh, I didn't even think about
Speedrun ending screen, what is going on? It's because I have no idea. I have no other... Well, yeah, I figured I'd just do it like this anyway. And then we'll go to the ending screen. Anything else?
Bye.
Oh, yeah. Next time you see me will definitely be Sunday at 9:30 Pacific time. More reading and writing. Otherwise, and also do give Tayo Devilish a follow if you haven't already. And yeah.
I want to fight.
No, Nubaso. I'm not doing that. But yeah, thank you so much for coming, everybody. My name is
I love the
Bronsois.
way you think. Holy shit.
My name is Bronsois. This is Tayo Devil. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.
It's fucking hilarious. I respect the shit out of that.
Hold on, okay, muting.